Santa baby, Santa baby, Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney. Santa baby, Santa baby, Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. Santa baby, I'll wait up for you, so hurry down the chimney. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa baby, Santa baby, Santa baby, I want a yacht and really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney. Santa honey, one little thing I really need, the deed to a platinum mine. Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa cutie, Santa cutie, and fill my stocking with a duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations for that Tiffany. I really do.
Some say Taco Bell shouldn't make chicken nuggets. We say don't be so negative, because crispy tortilla chips make it.
On Hollis Ave at the dark, when I seen a man chilling with his dog at the park, I approached him very slowly with my heart full of fear. Looked at his dog, oh my God, a ill reindeer. But then I was dealing with the man had a beard and a bag full of goodies, 12 o'clock at night. So I turned my head a second and the man was gone. But he must have dropped his wallet smack dead on the lawn. I picked the wallet up and then I took a pause, took out the lights and then it cold said Santa Claus. $1 million in it cold, hundreds of G's. Enough to buy a boat, magic car with ease. But I never feel for Santa, but that ain't right. So I was going home to mail it back to him that night. But when I got home, I bugged, 'cause under the tree was a letter from Santa and the door was for me. It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens, rice and stuffing, macaroni and cheese, and Santa put gifts under Christmas trees. Decorate the house with lights at night. Snow's on the ground, Snow White so bright. In the fireplace is the Yule log. Beneath the mistletoe as we drink eggnog. The rhymes that you hear are the rhymes of carols. Like each and every year we bust Christmas carols. Christmas carols. Rhyme so loud and proud you hear it. It's Christmas time and we got the spirit. Jack Frost chillin', the hawk is out, and that's what Christmas is all about. The time is now, the place is here, and the whole wide world is filled with cheer. My name's DMC with the mic in my hand, and I'm chillin' and coolin' just like a snowman. So open your eyes, lend us an ear. We wanna say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
Now on the first day of Christmas, my homeboy gave to me a sack of that crazy glue and told me to smoke it up slowly. Now on the second day of Christmas, my homeboy gave to me a fifth of that hen dog and told me to take my mind off that weed. Now on the third day of Christmas, my big homeboy gave to me a whole lot of everything, and it wasn't nothing but some game with me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make some noise for the one and only Boys to Me.
Santa Claus is coming to the
ghetto. Welcome to the ghetto.
Put the gifts under the tree, but never through the chimney. Kids around the world get what they want, but only if they're winning. You gotta have the right sleigh to make it through the winter. You gotta make a way, keep the day for the day, and always remember, it's not about you, it's supposed to be about them. And as long as you believe he gon' do, you right. Santa Claus is coming straight to the
ghetto. Welcome to the ghetto. Santa Claus on the ceiling, Jack Frost chillin'. I pinch the Grinch for being a holiday villain. Season's greetings, all the proceedings are brought to you by the church house where we'll be eating chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I'm singing my jingle, where is Kris Kringle? I didn't count and I ain't even shout. I even stayed in the house when the homies tried to sneak me out. Now all I want for Christmas is my 6'4" Chevrolet and a granddaughter for her grandmother Beverly. Ain't that something? No, ain't that nothing. Now it's Christmas time and my rhyme steady bumping. Everybody happy, hair still nothing. Gonna steal a gift from my old grandpappy. Now catch me giving out turkeys at the church house. Don't try to work me, just stand in line and everything is gonna be fine.
Coming straight to the the naughty on night. Coming straight. Yeah.
With the temperature dropping, there's no better time to get cozy and relax in your own hot tub or sauna. Mainly Tub's year-end
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right around when you go down, when you
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it off.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, spaced out, and losing all control.
Fill up my cup, Mazel Tov. Look at her dancing, just take it off. Let's paint the town, we'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof,
and then we'll do it again.
let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, and do it, and do it. Let's live it up and do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up.
Let's live it up.
I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it.
Smash it.
Like oh my God.
Like oh my God.
Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get off. Fill up my cup.
Drink.
Mazel Tov. Look at her dance.
Move it, move
Just
it.
take it off. Let's paint the town.
Paint the town.
We'll shut it down.
Shut it down.
Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock. Easy come, easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Rockin', don't stop. Round and round. Up and down. Around the clock. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday, Saturday, to Sunday. Get with us. You know what we say. Party every day. Party every day. And I'm feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. that tonight's gonna be a good night. Feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Private caller. Okay, that's a little odd. I'm not getting that. One night when I was live in the winter of 2019, I received a call from someone who said that they were watching me. That was really weird. Some really weird guy is on my answering machine. Okay. That's I'm going to let my husband get that one. And they were coming to kill me. When I hung up that phone to call the police, they started to leave several messages on her voicemail. I've never seen anything like this. He's having he's pretending that he's coming. He kept calling, leaving these disturbing messages. Can you hear him? Can you hear this guy on the answering machine? He's still going. Someone who said that they were watching me and they were coming to kill me. It says, I'm going to come and kill you. He says, I'm going to come and kill you, you pathetic. I'm going to call the police. When I hung up that phone to call the police, they started to leave several messages on her voicemail. That's crazy. That is really crazy. He's telling me he's watching me right now. Okay, I'm going to call my husband right now. Stay with me, guys. He's telling me he's watching me. Okay, this is getting crazy. We called the New York State Police that night, and it would not be the last time we reached out to them regarding threats we received. I'm going to call my husband, and then I'm going to call the police. This is crazy. He pretended he was having sex coming, and then he said, I'm watching you. I'm going to come and kill you, you pathetic bitch. Jimmy, listen, you got to come down here. I'm online, and there's a weird call. The guy just said he's going to come kill me. He left a message. Okay. All right. At the time, The individual was calling me. The county sheriff's department was getting calls from someone else or the same person. All right, that's very odd. I'll let my husband listen to that and see what he says. That's crazy. Saying that they left a pipe bomb in our yard and they were going to detonate it. Next morning, we found investigators from the sheriff's department combing our property looking for these explosives. It said private caller, so that means there's no number. That's really, and I'm trying to think of who could have gotten that number. He's going to come down and listen to the message. I just got him on the phone and told him to come down. That's crazy. He's calling again. Jimmy, get the phone. I received threats through email as well. It seemed that whoever it was wanted to terrorize me by telling me that if I did not stop my channel and get off of YouTube, myself and my family would be attacked and hurt. He's calling again. Put it on speaker. Is he saying it again? Did he say it?
What's your problem, buddy? What's your problem, pal?
Jimmy, I'm coming down to your house with a 12-gauge shotgun.
Come on down where we are. Come on, please. Just come down here, all right? Come down here. Come down. Come on.
Get the shotgun. Go get the shotgun ready, Jimmy.
He's not coming down here.
Okay, I'm going to call the police.
Honey, no, he's not.
Jimmy, you're going to just text this guy?
No, he's not. Honey,
Jimmy, we're on
this is
live.
stupid. Why are you doing this?
We're on live.
Okay, we're live, honey. This is crazy.
I'm not doing it. You don't care? You don't think the guy's going to come here? He's calling again, Jimmy.
Honey,
Hello?
He probably doesn't care.
Listen, bitch, I'm coming. I am coming. I'm already near. I'm already near. I am near you.
Yeah.
I am near you.
Okay. Just, honey.
Okay. All right.
I'm coming.
How did that start?
I have no idea. We just sat here and someone's calling.
What?
We just sat here and someone's calling.
That's it.
Yes, I swear to you, get the shotgun, okay? I'm going to call the police, Jimmy. I'm calling.
This is so crazy.
Jimmy, I'm going to call the police. Everybody says I should call the police. I'm calling the police, Jimmy.
Okay.
I don't like Jews.
He's calling me a Jew.
I don't like Jews.
He's calling me a Jew. That's what he's calling me.
I don't like Jews.
Yeah, well, I'm not Jewish.
Honey, don't worry.
No, I'm calling the police, Jimmy. I don't care.
But your nose is long. Your fucking nose is long.
Honey, don't worry.
No, I'm calling the police, Jimmy. I don't care.
But your nose is long. Your fucking nose is long. You got Jewish.
The graphic emails were beyond disturbing and outlined the most heinous things that the writer wanted to do to myself, my children, and our youngest sons.
Hey, why do you, we should go to bed.
He's watching.
He's not, honey.
Okay, he's telling me about things.
He can't, honey. Stop worrying about him. He's not.
Okay, Jimmy, I'm calling.
Don't let him bother you.
Jimmy, I'm calling the police.
I don't see why. This is.
Jimmy, just watch my video, okay? I'm calling the police.
All right. Worry about him. He's not.
Okay, Jimmy, I'm calling. Sorry, guys.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, you can go to bed. Things that the writer wanted to do to myself, my children, and our youngest sons. Okay. I'm calling the police.
All right.
I'm not going to take a chance with this guy, Jimmy.
Why are you not coming around here?
I don't care. I'm not taking a chance with this guy, Jimmy. Almost 2 weeks after that started, my chat was invaded by a woman from Boston who was hell-bent on becoming my BFF and co-host. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just overwhelmed. I'm sorry. The whole encounter with her lasted less than 8 weeks, but her stalking and abuse continued to this day. Well, I'll be right. I'll be fine. To work out tonight to show you that. Long story short, she tried to take over my channel. She wanted to tell me what to do. Let's see here. Oh, did you come back on?
Oh, I always leave my finger. Do you want to go? You want to go to the bathroom? Fresh up. I'll take over. Go get a Snickers.
She was impulsive, rough, and she fought with almost everyone.
I'll get my other phone. They can ask questions.
Do
you want to go to the bathroom? Okay.
It just, I felt like, I don't know, I felt like everybody was, I don't know, I just, maybe I'm PMSing, I don't know what is happening.
I was like, she's crying, I laughed.
I think I have PMS.
You do this every night, you know?
She wanted to turn the channel into a drama channel.
Sleep. Maybe you need to sleep.
I did not want this at all, began to distance myself from her and have her up on panel less and less.
Okay, have fun.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks for coming back. She was furious, absolutely furious that she was muted. And you can hear that in the threats that are also documented and linked in the video description. But I actually have a video that I made of the messages on my channel in a plea to identify the caller, and that'll be linked in the video description if you'd like to hear it. I warn you, it's quite disturbing. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to put this link in. I'm going to warn you. This is not child friendly. These are the threats as they came into me when this started. Don't listen to it in front but I some of you probably never even understood some of the stuff. Okay, so here's a box that I picked up, and I picked this up because I have a small pair of socks that I wanted just to pop in here. Small I'll give them my daughter, so I thought it looked cute. And then I got these because we have a birthday over Christmas, and I just thought these would be nice just for cake. For that. And then I got these Justice League magic towels for stocking stuffers for my little guys. Sorry, I have to be low because I have one home from school today. And then for that project that I showed you, that Christmas in Heaven, to put that candle down where I could take it on and off, or I can pick it up to turn it on and off. I told you I wanted to use Velcro, so I saw these. They were already cut, and I could cut them smaller if I needed, but I just picked these up. Tape, but I just saw these and I picked these up for gift wrapping. I got these because I know these are those cinnamon kind of red hot candies, but I use them when I bake cookies for Rudolph's nose and stuff. And I used to have them in little, like, jars kind of like this. But I don't know, with everything that's happened with the house, I wasn't sure if I rebought them. So I picked these up and I'm just going to put them. But because I don't know if you can see under there, that the tree stand is not is huge, because this tree is huge. I haven't even finished decorating the very top of it. So yeah, it's a really substantial. I don't think even had I know might have had one similar to this. I don't remember. But so yeah, the white lights, it will go to a number of different patterns. Right now I have on the multicolor there. That tree is white lights. So, but yeah, I still have to finish decorating that tree. Okay guys, I'm back with a Dollar Tree haul. Now, I found these. I love vintage looking things. These vintage looking tins. They actually look like ones I remember at my friend's house that her mother used to keep, I don't know, cards in them or something, like playing cards. Very bright. The colors are very vintage. Look at the sides. Very, very vintage. And I really liked the snowman, and I like that they had a little cardinal, because that reminds me every time I see a cardinal of my parents and my aunts and uncles that have passed. So I got that one, and then they had, these were the only two left in this kind. They had different kinds, not all were like vintagey looking. These were the most vintage looking. So this is Mary Bright and Mary and Bright, excuse me, Mary and Bright. Understand? And I like that these stacked, and you could put your tape. Hi guys, I went to the Christmas tree shop today because I had to kill about 2.5 hours while My data was transferred from one laptop to another with Best Buy. So it was right next door, and I went there. Really didn't stay there for 2.5 hours, but I did kill some time there. They had a lot of cute things. This is a scarecrow basket, which is really cute. I got a couple of few scarecrow themed items. They have these baskets in a larger size and this size. I got this size because I'm going to have a scarecrow hold it. And this was $6.99. Okay. And then these are so cute. To back the camera up to this little, I can't really function. Hopefully you can see him. This is my big scarecrow standing. They had standing girl too, but I looked as good as.
Are you drowning in payday loan debt? Have you taken out multiple payday loans and are unable to pay them back? Then listen.
Sort of reindeer type guy or yak or something. And then the tree, which has a plug that you see there that I'm going to light up. So let me get this lit up and I'll show you where it is. Okay, guys, there's the tree. Now, the last time with the other dollhouse, we had an issue with one of the lights being out too. My husband had a fiddle with it and he got it to go. And I've seen other people that have reviewed it having similar issues, so I'm just going to have him tweak that a little later, and I'm sure he'll get it to light like he did the other ones. So we only have 2 lights on it, and there's only 3 lights on it. Okay, has little red balls on it, candles, and there's the presents underneath. So I think that looks pretty nice, like they're all ready for Christmas. This is a book by Tom Fletcher, and it's illustrated by Shane DeVries. Believing is the most powerful magic of all. There's only one thing that William Trundle has ever wanted for Christmas, a dinosaur. But never in his wildest dreams did he think that Santa would actually deliver. And honestly, neither did Santa. Grab a plate of cookies and some hot cocoa and prepare to meet a boy who believes in the magic of the season. The villain called. Can't wait to start reading. I think it's some to be a child, or brother or sister, your grandchild would be interested in it as well. So, amount of chapters, but it's in a long time ago, not just years ago. In fact, long before your granny and your granddad were born, before there were any human beings at all, before cars and airplanes, even before there was the internet, there was something even better. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were the most awesome creatures ever to walk the planet. There were lots and lots of them, and they came in all shapes and sizes. There were small ones that were not much bigger than dogs or cats, and some with spiky prickle horns on their backs. There were stupendously ginormous ones called Sizomosaurus that were longer than 5 double-decker buses with necks thicker than tree trunks and skin like like the hard rubber tires of a tractor. I know that sounds hard to believe, but it's definitely true because this is a book and books don't lie. I'd like to tell you about two very special dinosaurs. We'll call them Mamasaurus and Datylodocus. Those weren't their real names. Datylodocus were rich horrendous. Was something horrendously horrible. An almighty pile of rocks, bones, and dust. Their home had become their home had been raided by evil scavenger dinosaurs, and these sneaky, scroungy little scavengers had smashed it up completely. But for Mamasaurus and Datylodocus, the mess was the last thing on their minds because they had left their most precious things along inside of their nest. 12 dinosaur eggs, which were now nowhere to be seen. As you can imagine, Mamasaurus and Datylodocus were devastated. They stood in the wreckage of their nest, weeping and roaring for a very long time until the sun went down and the moon and the stars filled the sky above the jungle. That night, a light breeze was blowing through the enormous trees, and a sliver of silvery moonlight found its way to the remains of the nest. Suddenly, something caught Datylodocus's, but you might find it perfect for someone on your list. I believe we're having a giveaway of which you'll find the link in the video description if we are, and that will take you to the blog post where you can enter. I thank you so much for watching this. So that's live. Okay, let me go. I forgot YouTube. Close that. YouTube. That's a lovely pie. Did you make that, Mo?
Yeah, right. It's making me so hungry for pie that I didn't make.
Let me get to. Okay. Forever to get to this thing. Come on. Can't get to the studio. Does anybody see us in the studio?
I see us live.
Oh, okay, because I can't get to there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're live.
I should just close some of these things here. Verify. Okay, close window. I don't want to restart. Oh, it didn't. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay. Well, I'll get there in a second now. Okay. First, sorry, guys. Yeah, I think we're okay. Hi, guys. Sorry we're late. We're going to go over some more truths. But before that, our title, we have to thank Next mods because a couple of them, I guess, do have a conscience and felt bad for supporting behavior like that when we were reading it out, and they actually saw and thought about what she's doing, but they were also very afraid of the repercussions. As you see those other people, their lives were like in ruins, and she threatens to go after them and anything that they have on them. So it's really bad, but they came forward anyway. And we found out, flushed out a few of the moles. And the moles, guess what? That a certain file was sent to us through someone that was a mole, was one of our people over there. When you heard Neck always saying that we had a moles, yeah, we did, but now they were revealed to us. So all of that stuff that happened and what they want to say that Kim and Crofton sent to me, Kim and Crofton did not send me that file. It didn't come from them. It came from over at Next. But we're going to reveal, we're not going to go through that whole reveal tonight because the moderators are still there, and they'll be coming out, but not going to do that tonight. We're going to go through some lies, and we're going to look at some more stuff and show that. And then I have to run and do some cheesecakes, and Jimmy's got something that would you get it, Jimmy?
Debbie, I had to take an unexpected phone call as soon as we hit the live button, right?
Yeah.
Literally, we hit live, and I had to take a phone call. Okay. Not that anybody can understand what I'm saying, either on the phone or here. However, Debbie, you had 30 people. And guess what? I just lost 2 for coming on. Maybe I should give it back to you.
Maybe it's because of the content.
Because that rhymes. Poopy-doo. Hi, Laurie.
It's a Christmas playlist.
Yep, we're getting in the Christmas spirit. Hi, Rhonda Roo.
It's funny, people were calling her Rhonda Roo. They said they love it.
You know, it's so funny, and I never one time considered kangaroo.
I know, that's funny.
Never even crossed my mind about Rhonda Roo. And I watched last night a whole documentary on how in Australia, what are those things called? Wombats are taking over, and they're eradicating them, right?
Oh, they're taking over?
Yeah, like they're ruining people's houses and yards and stuff. So if you see a wombat, you're supposed to call this number, and then they come and, well, take care of them, right? Or am I have the wrong animal?
Those wombats, the thing that was between the wall and the couch.
Yeah, they're wreaking havoc on Australians like wildlife, so they're euthanizing them. If you catch one, do you know how in Florida, like in way down in like what's it called in the Florida in the Everglades? You know how they have like pythons and and they pay people to catch them.
To get rid of them.
Yeah, because they are ruining like they're ruining the wildlife. They're eating birds and they're killing everything in southern Florida, right? So you get paid.
So they're never going to do that with wombats.
I might have the wrong animal, but I'm going to rely on Rhonda. What's the animal, Rhonda?
I was not able.
Chat BBT?
Yeah, I wasn't able to keep up with it this time. Rhonda says somebody's going back to report something. I don't know what they're talking about.
It's literally, hold on. I'm not. Hold on. Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm. She said they do that to kangaroos.
They do?
They're everywhere, I guess.
I would have never thought that though.
You were reading about wombats? No, she said she's not sure about wombats. Well, get on top of it.
I know. What the hell? What kind of
encyclopedia?
Yeah, what kind of friggin' what kind of answer is that?
It's an interesting playlist, by the way.
What?
A Christmas playlist. Goes back 7 years. Carolyn's 7 years of Christmas.
Did she have her tree up yet? Oh yeah, 3 of them, right?
And some of them she had them up.
Why can't you just have one?
Welcome back, Sour.
Sour milk and crackers. Oh, wait, hold on.
You're trying to find your.
So you want to hear something, Debbie? So that's interesting. So listen. so basically, as far as I can tell, hold on. I can mute it. Sorry, hold on 1 second, you guys. Please hold. Please hold. sour milk and pickles. Yeah, it was something. Yeah, Hound Lover. They wear a. We've talked about that a bunch of times on here. They wear a protective jacket, like dogs have protected jackets that they wear in Australia around their that goes around their neck, so that if they are grabbed by a kangaroo, they will live. Oh, that's right. No, I got plenty. Oh, was that me? That your beep?
Yeah.
I know I didn't get one though.
That's weird.
I know. Yeah, there's a few of them. Let's go back to where Carolyn, let's go to Carolyn's Christmas excuses, Debbie. Remember?
Yeah.
What was that, 2 nights ago?
Yeah, it's every night.
Yeah.
The Christmas cookie one was the first one I remember.
Ready? I have some replies. If you're gonna
A deer. Rabbit. European rabbits and
Christmas crab cookies. Okay. Now listen to what she says.
How often do we stop and consider the
You're
present
gonna love
moment?
them. Ready to hear these.
Just have to do the base, and then I want to put.
Christmas crab cookie.
I actually decoupaged the.
I see that.
Sides there, and so I'm going to do. I did with one of them.
crab and cookies. Rhonda out.
Made it into a vintage stocking. This is the galvanized one, and then I put the glitter on here.
Oh, what's that?
The stocking. Yeah. I know.
What?
Jimmy found Rolo. What are you doing?
Yeah, I should have. Oh, it's 6.
Yeah, it's like Tuscany.
Oh, isn't that nice?
I know. I know you.
Just do a little splash of pink and I'll set it. And I loved your tree you sent
My little.
me a picture of.
Oh, thank you. It's my little tree. It's medium. It's
Perfect for your apartment.
perfect for my apartment.
It's the spirit that counts, not the tree size.
Yeah, and I
Well-
like all the ornaments on it are beautiful.
That's what she said. So it's not the size that counts. It's the tree.
Yeah, you did a good job.
your room? I have a little one in my room. Oh, I'll bet. No, I didn't take any. I took. I finally got a car, one of the, and then I sold the Audi.
Price of gas.
Unleash your creativity with Creative Fabrica, your go-to place for all of your print-on-demand.
God, how many commercials do you have, Carolyn? Jesus.
Are you
Hey.
looking for an easy way to view and manage your mail and packages from anywhere?
God.
24/7? Well,
But you just follow everybody, go outside and have a cigarette while you're waiting for your luggage to come. Get yourself.
Lazo was
things
found
and-
guilty. Oh, I was just saying for Lazo, whatever anybody wants to do. You just can't take your clothes off. But Speaking of that, there was some lady today.
I
It's
don't think it was this one.
and baking at least for like the first that, and they were all men. And so I don't know whether it passed that there. So I was watching it. But hi, Captain Lee.
And let's have the
Oh, the other camera.
All still here?
Okay, so this is a birdhouse I was working on for a long time. If you look back, I think 2 years ago, I did the one side with the iron. Then I finally started to do the rest of it. I was going to do it in different color flowers. Then I ended up sticking with the blue, but I have to do this side over again because this was the original side.
What is that, Carolyn?
It's a birdhouse.
Oh, pretty. Oh, that's so cute. Really cute.
Yep.
Wow. I think I remember it.
Yeah, I think this is the first one that I tried iron decoupage on. Yep.
Oh,
Iron.
yeah.
Do you see? I iron this whole thing. Everything is ironed on here. Now I just have to do the base, and then I want to put I actually decoupage the
I see that.
sides there, and so I'm going to do that the same all around and in the back. So that's something I'm working on. I was working on these galvanizing. I'll show you what I did with one of them.
Hold on one second.
So yeah, we're doing well. Kevin, seller there. I don't buyers, sellers, spending some time with us. Okay. And then for those of you that are wondering, I did accomplish quite a hefty baking day. Also got one of my trees up, and tomorrow we're putting the other tree up. So yeah, we're doing well. Okay. And if you read my community post, be kind to yourself. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Be kind to yourself. Maybe you can't handle certain things, especially if you're grieving this holiday season, or if the grief is a way of your life, like it is with mine. I will grieve for the rest of my life. And if people can't handle it, you know what?
It sounds like you can't handle it. That's the point. So that justify everybody's. Are you grieving? I'm grieving. Everybody's grieving, right? It's not for the rest of you. So what does that so that entitles you to what?
So we don't have to do anything.
Right. So your kids are.
You don't have to handle it. It's not your life.
Well, then don't bring it to our lives.
So whatever you feel, you do. Maybe 1 year you can't do something you normally do. Be kind to yourself. Right? Do what you can. There's no, give yourself some grace. And if you can't do something, your family's going to understand. If you can't, maybe someone in your family can't do something because of their grief.
So when she admitted throwing out her tablecloth, this last tablecloth used for her son's Thanksgiving dinner, she threw it in the trash and yet disregarded the grief of all of her other family members, right? What if her daughter might have wanted that tablecloth
She never
to remember her brother,
Any of the
right?
stuff she threw away, yeah.
Correct?
Right.
Right? Maybe her sons might have wanted that tablecloth for when they had a family, right?
Right.
What did I find 2 days ago? I told everybody
Yesterday.
out of the blue, because I'm not a secret, I'm moving. Okay. I found, which I should have never found, should not be in this house.
So random.
I found a pristine written letter colored by my sister. Okay. Written, signed, like everything but dated, in pristine condition.
Yeah.
Like it was in a frame since she was been gone.
Yeah, there's no reason for it.
Shouldn't have been where it was. I should have never found it. I didn't know it was. I don't even think she's been in this house more than 10 times in her life before she passed. Right. This was our grandparents' house. So when we visited, right before she died, why would a picture be here where I found it? That room didn't even exist where I found it. Okay. Pristine, not ripped, not discolored, not crinkled, not
perfect condition.
Perfect condition, and yet never occurred to me I'm going to crumble this up and throw it away so that I can't show my parents. I can't show all the people, the very few people in my life that would say, oh my God,
right.
that is
right.
That remember my sister or have an attachment, right?
Immediately shared it.
Immediately shared it with the people who are grieving their whole life, right? Like, for example, my parents, do you know what my parents said every year when they were grieving? They said, inverted commas, we don't have the right to grieve. We have 2 kids to live for. I'm sorry, 1 kid to live for.
And everybody does it differently, but
I'm not right. But she's placing
highlight
stigma and she's creating the rules for everybody's grief and determining that other family members are required and everybody is required to understand and give grace.
Yeah, exactly.
And excuse
anything she doesn't get done.
Yep, because of grief. But why does grief disappear after the holidays? Right?
Until you need it for something.
Right.
Nice.
Like court.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then she's a grieving mother again.
Right.
And she's going to grieve her whole life. So she's got this excuse her whole life. So that means she doesn't have to feed her dogs. She doesn't have to do the dishes. She doesn't have to put up a tree. However, she's entitled to throw away anything she wants, memorabilia.
Yeah.
Despite saying her family is grieving too.
And bring light to it.
Right.
And
justify it.
Make a show of it.
And she's
grieve. Of course you can grieve. Everybody can grieve.
Why does she have to do it publicly and criticize? It's not about her grief. It's about everybody else's. Her guilt.
Right.
And that's what it's about. Her guilt. Because she's trying to distract and put it on everybody on the internet, saying that we're criticizing her grief or we don't understand her grief or we're taught.
Very few people bring their grief out like that.
Nobody.
For people to.
It's no one's business.
Right, exactly.
She makes it people's business and then lies about what people are saying. Who is criticizing her grief? Not one mother. Who doesn't understand her grief? Nobody. Who cares what she doesn't get done in her house because of her grief on the internet? No. But she uses it to be a victim and to raise more money and to say, see what they're doing to me. And she shows no proof. And I'm one that she accuses directly. That's why I'm bringing it.
It's the important thing is being together, being happy, and making the best of a situation, right?
Right.
Okay. A lot of people are struggling.
but it doesn't count unless it's a kid, right, Carolyn? Because in your mind, grief is a competition, and you win.
With grief, with loss, with a lot of things that are not ideal.
I'm sure she would understand a late payment for an auction item due to grief, right?
Oh, of course she would.
Right? If someone made a payment that was late due to their grief, I'm grieving, so you know what? I don't have to pay my credit card bill this month, right?
And there's a lot of miserable people that want to make other people miserable. And
Boy,
Is she looking in the mirror?
are you asking for a friend?
I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah. Do you have a mirror? Do you own a mirror?
Maybe that's the problem.
Do you own a mirror? We're asking
We
for.
should chip in and get her a mirror.
Yeah, because there's a lot of miserable people that use their grief to torture other people. And I don't know, lie and have them prosecuted, filing false reports. How come she didn't mention that I mocked her deceased son in the initial complaint, Debbie? Nowhere.
Or that's right.
Right. Is it anywhere listed that I mocked her deceased son and it caused so much distress that she was unable to function? Where was that?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
that's pretty shitey, but you know what you can do? You can just not pay any attention to that. Okay? That's toxicity that you don't
Well, you
need.
can expose it.
Don't go to people's channels. Don't pay attention to it, Carolyn. She just told everybody not to pay attention to other people because it's toxicity.
But we got to pay attention to her, right?
Right.
Her grief.
So why is she paying attention to it?
Because it's her grief.
That's right.
She's the only grief that matters. How come you didn't mention any of your community members' grief? Right?
That's right. It was quite.
Get rid of it.
Like, I don't know, your best friend, right? Who is experiencing her first holiday without her child.
Yeah.
Imagine that grief.
No.
Losing a grandchild. Losing a grandchild on, I don't know what's worse, a grandchild or a child. My parents would probably say a grandchild. Most would. But yet Carolyn doesn't even mention her best friend's grief. First year. Do you remember your first year, Carolyn?
All right, let's go on.
And by the way, her best friend is in her chat while she's saying this.
On to Richard Allen. Sentencing, and then we're going to talk about the victim's impact statements, and then we're going to talk about the message from the law enforcement about this.
We'll go back to she. This isn't the only time.
No, several of them.
Yep, let's go back to the Thanksgiving grief.
But every single one, she highlights what she hasn't gotten done.
Yep.
Then,
as an excuse.
Yeah. And then she lists everything she did.
After. So I just want to know why the grief, why she doesn't consider her best friend's grief. That's disgusting.
That's awful sour.
Here we go. This is Thanksgiving grief.
And Doug.
Whoa, Limu, we're in a parade.
And you know what? I used to feel and be tortured by the way she treated her best friend. And you know what? Since I've reevaluated her best friend's behavior and involvement, she deserves it because she is, if not worse, than what Carolyn does to people.
Keeps going back.
And she has no respect or dignity for herself.
Pretty rough couple of weeks. I hide things very well, grief-wise.
Oh, do you?
The holidays are,
I
don't know, especially hard this year. Really hard this year. And they're hard every year, but they don't get easier. They don't. It seems like they get harder. So
I'm waiting to see if her best friend.
That's what grief does. And then when you have like weather, throw monkey wrenches into stuff, and
so in other words,
all of that kind of thing.
In other words, she didn't get her packages out on time. Right?
There's nothing, the world doesn't stop and people don't stop. It's just the way it is. You just got to keep going. So I hope that you guys had a happy Thanksgiving and a good one. You didn't hurt your back and you got to do things you like. And
Oh, yes, definitely. Sour milk,
where
definitely.
my YouTube is. I'm
For sure.
trying to find it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not sure if it's there, or
100% you are.
Yeah.
or there. You had a happy Thanksgiving.
That's what she's going to do. Open them up and block everybody.
Yeah.
There. Okay, and why is it so small and tiny? My husband helped me doing the end of December. Smell like you. And pretty rough couple of days. I've been having a pretty rough couple of weeks.
Nobody's making fun of her for having
No, right.
a rough time.
Nobody's saying anything.
But it's just.
But don't criticize. She's blaming other people, saying if you can't handle it, well, who can't handle it? There's only a few people she's referring to. Okay. And I still want to see the video where I mocked it.
I hide things very well, grief-wise.
She hides things.
The holidays are, I don't know, especially hard
Imagine if
this
she
year.
didn't.
Really hard this year. It's supposed to be in live chat. And they're hard every year. So what did everybody do today? They don't get easier. They don't. It seems like they get harder. So my hair dryer broke. I've only had it six months. That's what grief does. And then when you have like weather, throw monkey wrenches into stuff, and just. But of course, it broke. All of that kind of thing, and it's playing twice somewhere. Let me see. There's nothing. The world doesn't stop. There we go. Is that better? That should be better. It's better. It's okay. I think I fixed it. So I have to look for another hair dryer. That's on my hair. I did color my hair. Well, Jimmy helped me color my hair today, but I couldn't style it at all or even dry it. It shouldn't be doing it now. It's better. Okay. And it's going to be really cold here.
Talks about grief and
I think it's going to
mentions
be
her
cold
hairdryer breaking.
all across the country.
So see,
really, really cold.
It's not like she's saying, my kids are struggling.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of what this might do.
Has she ever mentioned anybody else's?
No, right? I'm concerned now that they are. I'm concerned about how. When do you? I remember my parents struggling. How long do you put up her stocking? When do you
Stop buying cards?
Right.
Stop buying.
When do you stop? Because you don't want to live. You don't want to live like that for you can't live like that for the rest of your life. You think my parents still hangers? Of course they don't. Right. Because my kid, you focus on the kids you do have, and I'm not saying that's what everybody does, but she's justifying her behavior. Mm-hmm. Now remember, nobody else can use anything to justify their behavior, right? Like cancer, diagnose. And the fact, again, this is the first Thanksgiving her fucking best friend is without her daughter and her grandkid. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't even acknowledge her in the chat and say, let's keep those like Scooter. I'll never forget my first holiday and the grief. And there is no more,
other people too.
There is no more intense grief than the first holidays without that person. Because I remember my mother saying, I can't believe I didn't even think twice and set a place for her, and was horrified that she put a plate down on my sister died on Thanksgiving. So you want to talk about grief and holidays, Carolyn? You're not the only one. So fucking...
And you never hear it.
Right. And you've never heard it. Never mind used as an excuse. And everybody's grief is no more worse than someone else's. Everyone's loss is the worst loss to them because it's their loss. It's their worst loss. You can't compare. And she'll say, you don't know if your karma's coming and you might lose it. That she wishes it on people. Remember, she said the horrific thing that I think about constantly, how she said out loud on a public forum, why didn't this happen to her nieces or nephews and her brothers and sisters? Why didn't they lose a kid?
Right.
Can you fucking imagine saying that about your niece and your nephew?
No.
Never once have I said, I wish this happened to my cousin instead of my sister.
Yeah. Or even question.
I'd take the pain.
Right.
I'll take it. I'll take the pain to avoid someone else. Debbie knows she's lost a sibling too. Never does she use it.
No.
Maybe I didn't send I didn't send the camera because I was grieving. Right? Fuck you, Carolyn. Fuck off.
It should be good now, Jen.
She doesn't miss a night on YouTube though for grief.
Yeah.
Can't be that bad.
You just like to throw up those red hands.
I thought grief, Debbie, right? Made you not be able to get out of bed. You couldn't even, some people can't even have a conversation. She doesn't struggle even going online one night. Why doesn't grief stop that? Weird.
I have to get some new emojis.
That's what she's talking about?
Yep.
Emojis.
Yeah.
Anyway, shoulders killing me like crazy. And I know I put that stuff on. Just takes a minute to get in there. So I don't think there's too much that happened in true crime. There's that trial that's coming up. I mean, we listened last night to those phone calls. Got one like that, and I don't know. Then I was looking at reviews, and then this other lady that had one, and she's like, "Oh, look what I just got," Oh, slam. Yeah. It's cold. I don't know. I don't want to bring other people down, but it's like, yeah.
Oh.
No. It's just, so anyway, let me take a look at what's going on. I don't know. I tried to look for a dryer. I don't know if anybody's going Black Friday shopping. I heard that JCPenney at 5 a.m. is giving away snow globes. Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's what she's yep.
We have bad weather. We have ice.
Isn't it always something?
And so
yep.
We'll not be going out for that at 5 a.m. The roads are icy now. It is 32.
Why is she
But we had a lot of precipitation last night, and
because she's grieving.
What did you say? Grief's very personal. Yeah, very personal.
See it?
But also kind of, there's a lot of people.
So it's not personal.
Going through it, and it's weird. It's like
you're not going to go out for free snow globes?
Good thing she doesn't want to bring anyone
down. A lot of people think they understand grief, or they think grief just has stages, and that you work through grief, and you get to this stage, and that stage, and this stage, and that stage, and then you get to that stage, and then you're over it.
She's mocking.
No, that's not the way grief works. Okay? And it's not a blueprint. Yeah, sure. They list every possible emotion, right, that you can have. So yeah, you're pretty spot on that you'll be going through some of those emotions, but they don't work in the steps they take. Like there's no
She's an expert.
Blueprint for grief.
Hey, who is she?
Like you said, it's very personal. It's very individual. and you don't have to be accountable for it
see?
because of that.
You don't have to be a what?
Accountable for it.
So, however you handle it, and it doesn't mean you work through one stage and it doesn't hit again. You don't work through it. It's not like that. That's probably a lot of that was some of the biggest grief experts.
Like who?
Some of them haven't even had a loss, like
I mean, how does she, first of all,
especially like the loss of a child, and yet they're going to tell you, about grief. Sorry.
I'm going to tell you about grief.
Anybody's going to tell somebody about grief because
have you had a true crime, Carolyn? Oh, no, you haven't, right? But yet you think you're an expert.
claims to be a true crime.
Right, expert.
As you cannot just like you said, Slim, it's all individual, it's personal. Whatever triggers one person may not trigger. It can be the simplest thing that's triggering. Like today, I was putting a tablecloth on the table, and I just reached for a tablecloth, a random tablecloth. And it just happened to be the tablecloth that was on the table the last Thanksgiving that Ray was here alive.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
So instead of
you ready? All right, 100
more like treasuring it like I did when I found, like, oh my God, I can't believe I found this. Maybe my daughter would want it, right?
Somebody came in a little bit ago and said that she didn't throw that away.
Listen.
Mm-hmm. And I remembered it, and I used it. But you don't know the things, like I didn't even know when I grabbed that one. Yeah, but it was. And then there's this thing with feathers. And today I did a lot of cleaning, pulled out a lot of stuff, did a lot of really crazy, just nutso cleaning. Okay. And I did a lot of it out of probably the pain, the grief, whatever. That's probably why my back is killing me. And Jimmy's like, why are you lifting? Why are you throwing? But I was finding feathers everywhere. Now these feathers, these white feathers that I bought for a craft, and I've put them away many times, but yet I found these feathers all over. If I went under the table to sweep, everywhere, feathers everywhere. And I did a lot of it out of, and there's this thing with feathers, but it was, I didn't even know but you don't know the things, like I didn't even know when I grabbed that one. Yeah, but it was. And then there's this thing, the thing alive.
Maybe she said she had a black bag.
Mm-hmm. And I remembered it, and I used it. But you don't know the things, like I didn't even know when I grabbed that one. Yeah, but it was. And then there's this thing with feathers. And today I did a lot of cleaning.
Listen to what she says, though.
Pulled out a lot of stuff, did a lot of really crazy, just nutso cleaning. Okay. And I did a lot of it out of probably the pain, the grief, whatever. That's probably why my back is killing me. And Jimmy's like, why are you lifting? Why are you throwing?
See what Jimmy said, why are you throwing? And she skips over it.
Mm-hmm.
Who came in and said that?
That's why. You want to word search?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh. Oh.
Hold on. I'm telling you.
Are you caught up to that point?
Overdid everything today. And I just put
Did you record it?
penetrate on, so I smell like wintergreen. My shoulders, my back,
Oh,
and I didn't even bake anything. Nothing. Tomorrow I'm going to do the pumpkin pies and some cookies. I just couldn't do it today. Could not do it today. I've been having a pretty rough couple of days. I've been having a pretty rough couple of weeks. I hide things very well, grief-wise. The holidays are, I don't know, especially hard this year. Really hard this year. And
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for help from National Debt Relief. Minimum payments could literally
they're hard every year, but they don't get easier. They don't. It seems like they get harder. So that's what grief does. And then when you have like weather throw monkey wrenches into stuff and all of that kind of thing. But there's nothing, the world doesn't stop and people don't stop. It's just the way it is. You just got to keep going. So I hope that you guys had a happy Thanksgiving and a good one. Putting a tablecloth on the table. And I just reached for a tablecloth, a random tablecloth. And it just happened to be the tablecloth that was on the table the last Thanksgiving that Ray was here alive. And I remembered it. But yeah, it was difficult. And it got to the point that I just
Debbie, how different this is.
I even took some things that I like and I threw them in a garbage bag. Some of my crafts, some of my things. Just threw them in a garbage bag. And I told Jimmy to throw it all away. I don't want to see it. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm overwhelmed.
She said that was.
Don't have time.
A tablecloth. Remember?
So, yep. I put them in garbage bags. And so it went. I don't even know what I put in those garbage bags. I just picked up a garbage bag and just threw my stuff in. I was upset. Oh, I did.
Totally different.
Anyway, that's what I was doing. So, now when I look for something or if I feel like doing something, where's that? Oh, where's that bag of whatever?
Oh boy.
Where's that?
She just said she didn't want to bring anybody down. Crafting supplies.
I know where it is.
All right.
Anyway. You've done that, Bucky? It's pretty stupid in the end, isn't it? It's pretty stupid in the end. You think like, it's almost like you're hurting yourself on purpose just to, I don't know. It's pretty stupid.
What was her mistake?
She didn't want to bring people down.
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
It's just dumb. So I'm in physical pain. I'm in emotional pain. And I don't know. At the moment you don't care, no. I just said to Jimmy, just take this all out. I don't even want it anymore. And if you ask me, one of the things that brings me like peace or lets me feel better would be the very things that I put in the bag and got rid of. So anyway, lost my tissues. I moved everything. I probably threw everything out, my tissues, everything. I just got rid of everything.
She got rid of tissues. Everything. And Jimmy just does what she says. Throw this all away, Jimmy. Okay. I know for a fact she initially said tablecloth.
I did try that. I tried that, Jen. I tried that.
She just said she didn't want to bring anybody down.
Right.
I did.
No, and nobody's making fun of her.
Nobody.
Yeah. This is like her using it.
Yep.
It's not stupid to throw out things that help you cope. I think that's pretty stupid.
For crafts.
Yeah.
I missed out on so much support and money just because no one ever told me.
She
Not my
doesn't-
doctor,
she
not
hides
the
her grief,
hospital.
Abby.
It's like nobody knows.
I think she protected everybody from all the
Right.
information about you.
I think that's pretty dumb.
Rhonda said she heard the tablecloth part.
See? Rhonda, right? 100%. Right, Rhonda, 100%. She said initially that she threw out the tablecloth. And remember? Yeah, I know I'm right. Hold on. Hold, please. Yeah, see? Look at Kevin. Kevin, no.
Hi,
Kevin.
Kevin.
She said she threw out the tablecloth.
Merry Christmas, Kevin.
Kevin, Kevin, what about the video of her? Forget about the
Why
tablecloth.
do you care so much?
Okay, fine. She used it. She didn't throw it out. What about me mocking her deceased son, Kevin? Can you go grab that video?
That'd be awesome.
That'd be great. We'll wait right here. Go grab that. Right?
Don't delete him.
Don't delete him, please. Nobody delete it, Kevin. Kevin, go grab that, please. She says I played it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why are you so defensive then? Why would he come over and correct that, Debbie? Out of all
Kevin said play it.
play what?
He said you played it.
I didn't. I'm playing it right now, dumbass. Why don't you play where
You played it.
Kevin? Play the part where I mocked her deceased son. Can you do that?
It's right there on video. You played it.
Hold on 1 second. Kevin, can you grab that?
He said he cares about this because it's referring to a lie that's being told. And
Oh,
so what about
my lie?
What about everything that's being told about?
Right. What about me mocking her deceased son? That's not a lie that's being told. See how that works, Kevin? See how that works? What about that, Kevin? She absolutely did say she threw it away.
Oh, he's worried about the using the tablecloth. Let's pretend like, let's say, okay.
Okay.
So she used it.
Yep, she used it. Now can you go get it? She used the tablecloth. I was wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm sincerely sorry. Can you go get me where I was mocking her grease son? Can you get that? Okay, she used it. You were right. I was wrong. Can you get it?
Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect. We agree. Can you get it now? You're right. Kevin, can you go ask Carolyn if you can take a link?
Get permission.
Go ask Carolyn if you can take a link. Let's just do this once and for all.
One of the things students love about culinary school online with the Scopier is the toolkit. Our
Your features, for your looks. Was because I said she spoke about my deceased son while I was under oath and being sworn in, and she's telling them she did not speak about my deceased son, but that's why she was taken off of YouTube. Yeah. Don't think that's what it was, because I never went to the courthouse, BBT. I was never sworn, nor did I ever tell what Randy said, plaintiff, the assistant sex county, not telling her people or nothing. Even her own people said, can we talk about something? That video was going to be deleted. So my deceased son, I had a deceased son, and about my kids, and talked about my wife, and talked about my son, my deceased son, and she most certainly did speak about my deceased son. I have the videos. BBT Boston, I have the videos. BBT deceased son, I have deceased son, and she most certainly did speak about my deceased son. I have the videos. BBT Boston, I have the videos.
Kevin,
my whole family.
Get those videos. Get that video right now, Kevin. Go get it. You want to fucking say that I'm wrong and I'm misrepresenting videos? Go get it, Kevin. Get the fucking video. Get a set of balls while you're at it.
Was discussed. Videos.
Take your skirt off.
BBT Boston, I have the videos. My whole family was discussed by you. And I was your only content. Until when? Well, did speak, talked about my son, my deceased son, and she most certainly did speak about my deceased son. I have the videos. BBT Boston, I have the videos. My whole family was discussed by you. And I was your only content. Until when? Well, here's what BBT lies about. She's now playing the victim, okay? She's not telling her people.
Hey, Kevin.
Where'd he go?
Where'd you go?
Where is he?
Is he with Ivy Lynn?
Maybe he went to go get
Can you find it?
Maybe he went to go
Oh,
get the
he's
video.
here. He's here, Debbie.
Oh.
Do you want? Can you take a link? Can you take a link? I want to hear.
We'll give you some time if you need to go get the video.
Yeah, if you can get that video,
That would be great.
she should have it right, like on
Hi, Elizabeth.
on standby because she sent it. Remember, she said that I'm not telling my people. Can you go get that, Kevin? Why are you doing her dirty work? Can't she speak for herself? Can you get that video?
Maybe he doesn't have a key to the vault.
He doesn't need one. She has it. He has to just ask. Kevin. Kevo. What's the matter? Adam's house cat got your tongue? What dirty work. Coming over here and defending her. She's got a mouth. Why can't she defend herself? Go get the video, Kevin. Kevo. Get the video. What dirty work. You played the video. What I want the vid. Don't play stupid, Kevin. Okay, you're not good at this. Don't play stupid. All right. I want the video where I mocked her deceased son. Go get it. Right now. She says, I have the video, BBT. I have the video. Go get it. I told you, she plays that video, I'll come off the internet. Where is the video that I mocked her deceased son? You want to put out correct information? Do it, Kevin. Go get it unless you can't. What's the matter, Kevy? Mommy won't let you? Are you not going to be on the next celebration if you don't do this? Kevin, where are you?
I don't think anybody would be, Elizabeth. Nobody would be here if you did anything like that.
I wouldn't be here.
That's fine.
I would hope nobody would be here. Kevin! Adam's house got your tongue? What's the matter? Adam's house cat got your tongue? Or Gypsy Rose? What's taking him so long? Why aren't you responding?
She's coming up with the next answer for her.
Right. Is she telling you the next answer?
She's like, deflect.
No,
deflect,
she'll probably leave him hanging like she always does for everybody else. Kevo! Hey, Kevin, how come she doesn't care about fucking her best friend's grief? Can you answer that one then instead?
Where is your video from a couple of nights ago?
No.
What does that have to
What
do with?
are you?
What?
What are you talking about? Show the video.
She's like, deflect.
Yeah,
deflect,
exactly.
deflect.
Show the video where I mocked her deceased son. She has it. I don't have it. You have. Oh, God damn it.
Only you. Videos. BBT Boston, I have the 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 videos.
So what do you want me to play, Kevin? She has the videos. I can't play what doesn't exist, dummy. So show it.
Show up, Lacey, get out of here.
Just to block her. Show where I am. Show
We're
it.
all trying to deflect now.
Yep. Kevin. Kevo. Kevin. So let's get this straight. Kevin, right? Carolyn's people only care about accuracy when it comes to her videos, right?
She has not let her friend's grief go. I get tired of the narrative you continue to push. But he's ignoring your
Where's the video, Kevin? Where's that now? What about that narrative? Kevin.
He's being respectful, he says.
I am too. I want the video. She has not let her friend's grief Go. I get tired of the narrative. You
How
continue.
does he know about the narrative? How does he know about
Kevin,
what you say?
my narrative is her fucking words, you idiot. This ain't my narrative. This is the truth. She has never mentioned fucking Scooter's grief, and you know it. Show me once.
And let's go back to go get the video.
Go get the video, Kevin. Exactly, Laurie. Take a link. Aren't you concerned with her narrative? She has not let her friend's grief go. Well, she hasn't considered or respected it either.
But back to the point.
That ain't a narrative I'm pushing. That's the fucking truth of your fucking leader. She has not even considered Scooter's grief. And I don't even like Scooter for
And
what
your
she's
entire
done.
community did.
Yep. So you could give two shits about Scooter, right? Let's say it how it is, Kevin. You don't care about Scooter either. Shame on you. Shame on the both of you. Just like you don't talk about Carolyn's grief. No, she's talking about it, stupid.
Again, deflection.
Kevin, who's talking about her grief? Not me. These are her videos. What don't you understand? I am not talking about her grief. I am talking about her talking about her grief and saying that the internet is mocking her grief and they don't understand her grief and they don't care about her grief. That's what I'm showing. Get it straight, Kevin. What? Since I tuned in, shut up. Show me where. Again, Kevin. Show me the video. Yeah. One more time for you, Kevin. Are you not understanding, Kevin?
My deceased son, I have the videos. BBT Boston, I have the videos. BBT Boston, I have the videos. BBT Boston, I have the videos. My whole family, Boston, I have the videos.
Kevin, do you understand now? Exactly, Denise. Exactly. I'm not talking about her. She's talking about her. Kevin, I'll wait. Can you grab that video?
What's next on the deflection?
Yeah, exactly. That I tried to kill her. Guaranteed. Kevin, where'd you go? Kevin. Kevo. Kevin. Kevy.
Maybe she didn't trust him as much as she's trusted other
Oh,
people.
he's here. Good. We want you to grab the video. Why won't you? Can you take it here, Kevin?
Once you do.
Kevy, ask if you can take this.
They have proof.
Kevin. Kevy. Merry Christmas. That's for you. Click it.
BBT Boston, I have the videos. BBT Boston, I have the videos. BBT Boston, I have the videos. BBT Boston, I have the videos.
I just noticed these videos.
Yeah, there's multiple ones. Exactly, Denise. But I'm not criticizing her. I'm just showing what she's saying.
Yeah.
I didn't pass judgment on her. I agreed with her. Her grief is awful. Kevin! Kevin! Can you imagine the text messages he's getting? Can you imagine? He's like, hold on, BBT. Joan of Arc. Nope.
Nice.
Who's Joan of Arc? Nope. I ain't stupid. Oh, that's Elizabeth, I think. Is that you, Elizabeth? Kevin, that link is for you. Kevin. 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 Kevin.
What do I need a link for? He says.
It's the same reason you have a link over Carolyn's. Don't ask. Just click it. Come on, Kevin. Grow a set of balls. You got this.
Maybe she doesn't trust him.
Apparently not. Kevin. Laurie, she would never. She would never. Because she lies.
Hey, Micah.
Micah Dykadoo, we love you. Kevin. Kevin, where are you? What do I need a link for? I asked you about what I heard. You pushing.
So again, she said, okay, you're right. All right, you can be right.
He did speak about my deceased son. I have the videos. Certainly did speak about my deceased son. I have the videos.
Kevin, what about pushing what others pick up on, the lies that she picks up on like that? Why won't you talk about those lies, Kevin? Kevin, so does it gets old after 5 years being sued, Kevin. Take a link, bitch. Come on, Kevin, take a link. I'm sure it does get old working for her.
Micah. Kevin, how do you know what's going on over here, Kevin?
Kevin, then why are you doing it? It gets old because you're sick of doing it for her. I don't blame you, dude. So let's resolve it once and for all. Take a link. Come on, you can do this, Kevin.
Certainly did speak about my deceased son. I have the videos. Certainly did speak about my deceased son. I have the videos. My deceased son. I have the videos.
So why does he want to come here?
Kevin, do you think that gets old?
Why does he want to come here? He says he's a grown man. Why would he?
So then take a link.
He goes wherever he wants.
Then take a link if you're a grown man. I'd take a link.
That's a big accusation.
That is a big man.
Yeah, why not?
Show us, Kevin. Show you can go wherever you can want. Come on my panel.
Show us that we're wrong.
Yeah, prove me wrong. Come on my panel. I don't have all day, Kevin. I have to carry on with all the other lies she made. It is funny, Kevin. You want to know what's not funny, Kevin? Here, I'll show you. Kevin, you want to see what's not funny?
I don't think he's brainwashed.
Oh, he's worse than brainwashed.
I think she has something on him.
Kevin, what'd you do? Kevin, what'd you do?
It's so bad.
Kevin, what'd you do at the celebration? Kevin, did you sign the do not release the information?
Did he smoke? Did he smoke some weed?
No, you're not allowed.
No.
Did you sign the DNR?
See, he said what's not funny is the lies you keep pushing.
Oh, really? Hey, Kevin, check this shit out. Check this shit out, Kevin.
I just got a $4,000 loan sent straight to my bank account. I'm
This
freaking
is what matters.
out, dude, because now I can go on vacation.
Matters.
Kevin.
To a
He just said
felony.
you play it. We're looking for the video that she claims.
How do I have it? Well, you're an idiot.
To the fact that she was recording,
Maybe she
that's
has
two
video.
felonies.
I don't have it. Something you can't have what doesn't exist, dummy.
I think I have this right here. Let's see. Guts. See what we got. ABC Boston. But it's too much. It's too much. I've had it. We've had it. They made a terrible mistake.
Kevin.
And
what about this?
They made a horrible, terrible mistake.
Aren't you sick of hearing about this, Kevin?
Something that we knew about regarding recorded phone calls.
Kevin, how come she wasn't grieving? This was December. Kevin, why wasn't she grieving right here?
Which
she can't make a fucking apple pie, but she can fucking file police charges against me for 5 years later, right, Debbie? Right, Debbie? Listening to she jumped out of bed, ran down.
Massachusetts is a two-party state. And as they called us liars, when Jimmy and I both said that they recorded our phone call, she swore up and down, no.
You never heard this? Kevin.
No, those were just voice messages until the other night, her assistant was away and she was in a manic 7-hour live stream.
Then you think.
And
they picked up on it.
By the grace of God, I was laying down.
Like this? Like they pick up on this, Kevin? Kind of like this, Kevin?
I flipped onto my YouTube and I heard the words, yeah, this is when Carolyn called me, when Debbie and I were here and her and Jimmy got on the phone and I have this and Carolyn doesn't know I have this and I'm going to play it for the first time tonight. She recorded without our permission a telephone call and she played it and she played it for hundreds of people.
Kevin!
That is a felony in Massachusetts. And you know what? I sprung.
Oh, we do. We do know you, Mommy. I think that's the best comment I've seen all week. Kevin, take a link.
That's the point. He says, I'm here, BBT. That's the point. Didn't have the.
Hey, Kevin, do you remember here, look at it. Watch this. I'll play it. Where is that, Debbie? Hold on. Watch this, Kevin. Yeah, this around December. I'm going to have to go to my, it's probably blocked.
He says he's trying to answer.
Take a link. No, take a link. You can use my iPad. Take a link. Kevin, you're hurting my throat. Kevin, come on. Don't be scared.
Okay.
I'm going to show you something, Kevin. There's a reason why Kevin's not taking my link, and I know I'm going to theorize why in about 2 minutes, because you're going to see. Kevin, Carolyn, you're about to
What's
He's just here to correct my misinformation because
in the common uses something. Hello? 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 Can't unmute. If you can hear me, at the time, but your mic isn't connected. Hold on. What do you think this is? Beat it. No, Scooter. Oh. No, Scooter, beat it. No, Scooter, get the hell out of here. What the hell is she doing, Scooter? What do you think this is? No, you're gonna be waiting a long time, boo. Hey, hold on. Lap. No, he's got Maryland. We know you have people that got you. Oh no. Can I so if you're thinking no call, muted. She's muted up here. Oh, there you go.
Oh my!
No, you were just
at the top that appears.
If you need to mute yourself,
Respectful.
you know this is no. Last time I checked, yeah,
I think rules, and I'll be.
That's how.
Okay, thanks for having me on, and I'll follow all the rules, and I'll be
I don't have any
respectful.
rules. You're an adult, right? Last time I checked. Yeah, I don't have any rules. I trust you. You know this is the last time I checked.
I'll follow all the rules, and I'll be
I don't have any
respectful.
rules. You're an adult, right? Last time I checked. Yeah, I don't have any rules. I trust you. You know this is no rules. That was for school. I don't have any rules.
Sorry about my, and I swear, like typing all this stuff, and it was just going up.
I don't know. Whatever. So you're here now, so it's fine.
Girl, but I lived all over the
Valley girl.
and then
Kentucky.
It was crazy.
The lady took like 40 minutes.
Though, because I have kids, 2 girls. They're
yeah, that's funny. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Something else. Like my daughter, like go to school.
Absolutely.
But we'll get to the Carolyn stuff. I'm sorry. Let's just figure out what you can ask me anything. I'm an open book.
My biggest question is, well, first of all, like I don't really even feel like you should be involved. Like Carolyn needs to talk for herself. This has been like I mean, you know how many why do I have to fight every one of you guys each time someone comes new? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, like I just don't even like Scooter. Like, I mean, I didn't say shit until it's been shit said. I never, I mean, you know how many why do I have to talk for herself? I don't really even feel like you should be involved. Like Carolyn needs to talk for herself. This has been, like, I mean, you know how many why do I have to fight every one of you guys each time someone comes new? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, like, I just don't even like Scooter. Like, I mean, I didn't say shit until it's been shit said. I never mentioned your name until you were on that panel, and you know that. So I mean,
I know because I wasn't
just start fighting, her and I.
I wish it wasn't a fight like that. I just wish it sucks.
All right, but let's like my questions are, and I know like I would hope that like you just all I'm asking is for you to be honest. That's my biggest pet peeve.
I will.
Nicole, like I did not tell her to show those emails. I said, show where I mocked her deceased son. Show where I fucking said that horrible shit about Ethan on the phone. You know what that feels like? To have someone say that? Come on, Nicole. I didn't fucking say that.
Don't cry. Don't cry. It's all right.
Now, the date of this, okay, is December 1st. Okay. It's when she accused me of revealing. It's the date that she put on the criminal complaint that I was guilty of charges on this date. I committed a crime on December 1st, 2022. This date, I was live and she was live. I have showed you the one where they all said, PBT, take a link. Right. Scooter made fun of me. Yep, they taunted me.
They were reading your emails.
They were after they spent 3 hours, Carolyn, reading my emails, right? Okay. And then she filed charges and said she was so petrified that because of me, she was swatted.
Right.
Okay. And had pipe bombs, and I harassed her, and yet she filed it that day. Right. Okay. I was unaware of it. Right. So why am I talking about something? Because it happened in 2019 already. Supposedly. Listen to what I say. Okay. Carolyn filed a false police report. She knows it. I know it. Kevin knows it. And Nikki knew it at the time.
Didn't a judge settle a lot of the stuff you keep going on about, Kevin says?
Yeah, it's my turn. Remember? And there's a civil suit, Kevin. Fuck me. I kicked myself off of it.
Did you?
Fuck. I got myself back.
And when I wasn't here? What the fuck are you talking about, Nicole? Oh, I tried when you weren't here.
Where are the credible death threats, Kevin? Do you know what this has done to my real life, Kevin? You support real life going motherfuckers, Kevin? And you're concerned about what I'm doing?
Just like
so I have no right to talk about how she ruined my life.
Right.
But yet, I can talk about what's done to me.
And she can't show proof.
Can you pull that up? I can talk about what's done to
Oh,
me.
yeah, we get
Kevin, listen. Kevin.
Just put in 21. So on her.
I think I have it in my...
I'm so sorry, Micah. Everybody is grieving.
Everybody's.
Everybody has
That's my
grief.
point, Kevin. And her best friend is probably grieving the worst, and she doesn't even mention it. And you're on my shit. Shame on you, Kevin. Shame on you. And look what Scooter has done to me.
And why is this so important to
Yeah, why don't you leave me alone? Leave my channel alone. Tell her to stop talking about... You had no problem with her talking about me. Here, Kevin, listen to this. 2019, Kevin, listen. And now you'll understand why I keep going back to it. She has ruined potentially my career. That's why, and I will do this for the rest of my fucking life. Until she shows it. You want to keep going?
He says she doesn't talk about you.
I don't fucking care. Why? Oh, now she's done? See how this works? Now they don't want to talk about me. No, I thought this was a community issue, Debbie. Now it's not. See, no one wants to talk about me anymore.
Kevin says 5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I was fucking dealing with the court 3 months ago, Kevin. Why? Because she called and said I had a countdown. I said her name, Kevin. 3 months ago.
No, you said kitchen. You said kitchen.
I said kitchen, Kevin. I had to go to court 3 months ago. Go fuck yourself, Kevin. See, now Carolyn doesn't want to talk about it. Yeah. Well, then tell her to take this shit down.
But a tablecloth. But it's important.
Right. But I lied about a tablecloth. Kevin, why is it any of your fucking business? Who are you?
And why does he care?
Right. Who are you, Kevin? Can't she talk for herself? She had no problem doing it in her victim's impact statement that you fucking know about. Oh, what? You didn't hear about it? Go ask her why she doesn't have a problem with someone following me to court. Right? How come she doesn't have a problem with Trigger Trainwreck tagging her?
Exactly. He says you counted down when you could talk about Carolyn. First of all,
what the? Thanks for proving my point, stupid. So that was now she doesn't want to talk about me, right? Now let it go, BBT, right?
Right.
So you admit.
So there was no.
She admits it.
So she's not scared. She's not scared of a credible death threat.
Yeah. No, he admitted it.
Interesting story. But someone tried to have me arrested today.
Listen closely, Kevin.
Yeah.
You could show that one.
Came into my channel. Someone tried to have me arrested today. And hey, was I posting anybody's obituary in our channel?
She's talking about my grief, Kevin.
Or talking about anyone?
Kevin, she's talking about my grief. Did you hear that?
Posting anybody's obituary in our channel?
Kevin!
Last night, or talking about anyone's obituary?
Kevin!
In our channel last night?
That's my grief.
I don't think so. I don't think I was doing a lot of the other things. Anyway, police department in Massachusetts.
She doxed me, Kevin.
And this she was just so nice. This woman. Yeah, hell yeah, Jeff. Hell yeah. And she said, she was laughing.
Laughing.
And she said that that person came highly, whatever you want to call it, into the police station and wanted them to arrest me because she said I violated this fake anti-harassment order.
Oh, see, it was fake, but hers was real, Kevin, right? Her stop abuse order that she didn't even have, right? They were conditions, okay? And then the judge heard her. You were on the call, right? The Zoom call, remember when she did her 45-minute victim impact statement, Kevin?
And she said, well, how did she violate it? And she said, well, I've got the proof. And she said that she didn't have the proof.
I thought she had a video.
And all she kept saying was that I posted.
Listen, Kevin!
A family member's obituary.
Kevin!
Okay? That I.
That's my grief, Kevin. She didn't even have any grief at this time. Right, Debbie?
Right.
And she's mocking my grief, Kevin. Can you drop my PayPal? You never lose the grief of losing your only sibling. I was a child. And she's mocking my grief.
You want to hear what his deflection is now?
Oh, the state.
And she said, well, I've got the proof. And she said that she didn't have the proof. And all she kept
Kevin,
saying,
they couldn't afford to expedite me, okay? Don't you know that? Okay, Kevin?
New York.
They couldn't expedite me, so therefore they didn't pick up shit.
I've got the proof. And she said that she didn't have the proof. And all she kept saying was that I posted
Kevin!
A family member's obituary.
My grief!
Okay? That I said, listen to this one, that I said I conducted illegal background checks.
Yeah, because that's fucking hard to believe, right?
And I gave out her criminal history that I found out in these illegal background checks, as well as her mental health history.
See what she's doing, Kevin? She's mocking my grief.
The officer said, why are you in her channel?
Kevin!
Officer said, why are you in her channel? I don't have
you're talking
time
about
to
the
sit
wrong
here
one,
and
Kevin.
listen to YouTube videos. There is something called free speech, ma'am. And I don't have time to sit here and listen to YouTube videos. There is something called free speech, ma'am. And what she did does not violate an anti-harassment order. And we are not going to arrest her. And then she claimed, and of course that didn't happen, but you know, she's not responsible for anyone else. And you are not going to serve multiple people with anti-harassment orders. You're not going to control the internet. Why don't you stay out of that channel?
Kevin!
Why do you keep going in the channel if you say that this woman bothers you?
Kevin!
Okay, doesn't sound like this woman's bothering you. And she claimed that she had to go into the channel because friends were telling her to go into the channel because we were doing this.
Picked up that's all you said.
Woman bothers you. Okay, doesn't sound like this woman's bothering you. And she claimed that she had to go into the channel because friends were telling her to go into the channel because we were doing this.
Wait,
like a YouTube angel.
Like Kevin.
Does she have you? And she claimed that she had to go into the channel because friends were telling her to go into the channel because we were doing this.
But he goes where he wants. So he wants to be.
Does she have I mean, they said, we're not arresting her. Okay. And they said, you take it up, whatever you want to do on Friday. They said, we'll put it down that you came into the station. And then she called me to get my take on it. And she was very interested to hear that how this person is harassed by me and scared of me, yet made a FaceTime call to me 2 days after serving me with that order. So I guess it's thankful that I got the call because she added that to the little summary.
It was never anywhere put anywhere.
That says, so now it's coming from that police department.
So she gets a summary?
Spoke to me, and I have the screenshot
Show
of
it.
her calling me 2 days after serving me with this to FaceTime. And I also told her about how her
whoever it is, friend, roommate.
Kevin, listen to this part. She's gay bashing, Kevin. Listen.
I also told her about how her, whoever it is, friend, roommate, lover, friend, I don't care. I don't.
Kevin.
And I also told her about how her, whoever it is, friend, roommate, lover, friend, I don't care. 2 days after serving
Kevin,
with this.
why does she care what my friendship is? Why does she have to? Kevin, she's mocking my grief and my friends.
And I also told her about how her, whoever it is,
Kevin!
friend, roommate, lover, friend, I don't care. I don't know. All I know is I don't want that person texting me. And that person was
I thought I texted her, remember? I can't spell. You're an English teacher.
That's exactly right.
No police officer's going to believe that you wrote that shit.
Me
or called her
about this woman's what she said
Kevin,
in the text.
She's mental health slamming.
That she is
mentally
sick is what the text says. She's very, very sick.
Now he's saying that he's not under an alt. I'm not sure what that has to do with
And
anything.
I really hope the judge papers that I get.
Kevin, listen. Kevin, listen.
Times to have me arrested. And
Kevin,
they will not arrest me.
listen.
New York tells me I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm allowed to talk about what happens to me. I'm allowed to talk about texts that I get,
Kevin!
phone calls that I get, court papers that I get, calls that I get. Not doing anything wrong. I'm allowed to talk about what happens to me. I'm allowed to talk about texts that I get, phone calls that I get,
I think you're
court papers
mistaken,
that I
Kevin.
get, calls that I get. I can talk about all of that. And this officer
Kevin!
told her this. She said, I told her this, but it's not sinking in.
Kevin!
Because this is the 8th time she has come to have you arrested. To get restraining orders, that officer, she was raped. She knew something was off.
So now, do you think so that she says this about my police officer, names the police officer, right? Two different police officers by name, that they were mocking me when I had a restraining order against her. Can you imagine? If you don't think that they're explaining for that, call him, Carolyn. Call him right now. Call him right now. Ask him. Ask him. That's still on her channel, Kevin. Kevin, you there?
Mm-hmm.
Can
He heard the video, what you said, it's on the internet.
What video?
He's not even
not
even talking about
which
this.
video?
They're not even talking about
Then
this.
go get the link.
We want the video of her mocking.
Here, let's go back to this one.
Scared.
Oh, that was your video.
Scared. That's exposing that I'm exciting hate to her. You know what that puts me at? Come on, Nicole.
But were those the emails she got though?
Are you serious, Nicole? I'm an idiot. You think I wrote all those out every day like that? You don't
I
think
don't
she
know.
ever would
I
know.
know.
Well, then you shouldn't comment on it if you don't know, because you did.
Well, that's what she said.
Is that okay? So you're okay with her reading? Let's say they were. Hypothetically, let's say every one of those
Kevin,
are true.
listen!
They happened in 2019. You're okay with that because I exposed the Delphi shit?
Kevin!
She couldn't just say sorry for something for that. You know you said that.
Play the video for the Delphi.
I never mentioned his name. Never mentioned his name. Sorry, go ahead.
Kevin.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. There was a part in the video, and Karen H even said it in your last live, but I know that the chat's hard to read when there's a lot of people in there. But, Carolyn asked if there was anybody there at the place when she was there.
I agree with you. Yep.
Scooter said, no, there wasn't anybody there, but wait a minute, there was somebody there, and that's when, and then she looked at her phone. Carolyn said that's when he freaked out and killed him.
No.
But play the whole video through.
I
have.
Through it's right here. She did shiver a little of the pain. I look like if Scooter said anything wrong,
because there was a time she said even if Dave was we've tired. Can you at least give me their shoulders are too big.
But what does that mean?
But
what does that mean?
Well, we were in there making fun of Dave, and it had nothing to do with the church.
Okay, it was the part where she said, "Is that where Dave flipped out and killed them?"
Yeah, because right before Scooter said there was somebody there on the path that day, the day he was there.
Oh my! So
play. I swear to God,
I'll play it. All right.
Like,
All right.
did swear to you, I would be. You know what? I'm telling the truth. That's what happened.
What does Karen say about that?
I understand.
She said, literally, she said we weren't talking. First, she said, yeah, you know what? First, I'm going to play this, then I'm going to play my video because it shows how she lies. So that's what I'm going to, because I can't show, obviously, I can't go to her video, obviously.
Kevin, you hear that?
What? You can't? I don't know how.
I'm saying because it's like so what I'm saying is it was more I'll show
Okay,
yeah,
thank you for stopping by, Kevin.
I was just saying
Have a
because
good
I didn't have to go
Christmas.
through 5 different places in her video.
Stop doing this.
Right. I can't see the chat.
Can you see it now? Well, no, you're not going to be able to see the chat and this at the same time.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I
I'll
know.
just
Yeah,
stay
it
right there and don't.
on that
It
one
does.
path. I know
Hold on.
some cookies for somebody at the press board. It looks like.
I lost my.
But you can still walk on it.
Can you hear it?
I don't think you were supposed to be, and Dave went ahead. He went around, but.
Can you hear it, Nicole?
Yeah, I just.
Oh my
God, there's a train there.
Are you there? Somebody at the interested. Here you go. Well,
I'm watching.
Oh wow. Does he look like Bridge Guy? I'm starting to.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God, don't he? No, it's like
No. Did you take him there to test that out?
Not Carol.
I can imagine you doing that.
The wood there.
Yeah, see the wood right there?
They put wood boards up over it.
Yeah.
But in 2017, of course, those weren't there. But it wasn't as bad in 2017.
Again, Kevin's sticking up for Carolyn. I got something else.
And nobody else was there?
That day we were the only ones right there. Well, no, when we were on that one path, I know somebody did come up around us.
Right there.
Okay, here's where.
Hold on.
Is that when Dave flipped out and killed them?
Hold on.
I swear, see, baby.
Yeah, no, I know what he's saying. I know. Okay. All right, go. I'm gonna play it again. What are you saying? What are you cheering about?
Like that I'm not lying about it.
We're not talking about you, Nicole. We're talking about this. You didn't even hold on. It's not over.
Okay.
Okay, here's where.
No one had a problem with that.
Is that when Dave flipped out and killed them?
That's what we have a problem with.
Stop. Right there.
She said it again.
That's a memorial.
Okay,
the girl.
That's what we have a problem with. We don't have, and then we have a problem with her saying this. Now, what we're not done. Okay, we never said. I never said Scooter's name, not one time ever. Not
even Scooter went stop.
Exactly.
Why
Carolyn.
right, Carolyn, stop.
Once. This is this.
Look how silent Nikki is now.
This is then we have a problem with this. Right after, immediately. Here we go.
Yeah, Kevin,
I don't want you to be upset
This is why you should come up, Kevin.
like that. I mean, don't.
You know,
Don't even think Velociraptor.
Like then she threatens and lies. Here we go.
That's tame.
I'll just speed it up.
The night before, Kevin.
Oh shit.
I don't think you're gonna like the attention you're gonna get, but you
Kevin!
brought it on yourselves completely. So anyway, let's take a look at what we got. So I opened up one box and I got this. People who need attention, who are digging themselves in deeper and deeper. And let me tell you this,
Yeah,
you're
babe.
going to so get the attention you desperately are seeking.
Isn't she
But you're not
grieving?
gonna like it. Not by any stretch of the imagination.
Kevin.
Don't even think Velociraptor.
Oh, I know who she.
That's tame.
Well, she covers everybody, Nicole. That's her tactic.
She's talking about though.
I don't
It's
think
not.
you're gonna like the attention you're gonna get, but you brought it on yourselves completely.
And Debbie. And
So anyway, let's take a look
Nope.
at what we got.
watch.
She said
Okay.
it's not me.
Velociraptor.
To do on YouTube, Smith.
I
I'd like to
can't-
thank you.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I know. She
Okay.
covers everybody. Trust me, I know. Watch. Go watch.
If you want to remain anonymous, you can.
Probably.
I would love to take credit. Oh, really, Nancy? I don't know. 2 people street. Okay, there. You've got a lot.
Oh, hold on.
When was the video from BBT?
Which one? This one?
So let's talk
This
event
one's
section. Debbie.
Debbie.
Debbie, go stay on your side of the street. Okay, there. You've got a lot. You've got way bigger things.
Like what?
Way bigger things, hon. I don't think you even know how big.
Like what?
But you've got
way bigger things that you need to worry
It was
about.
the night before.
Yeah, Kevin.
So
how'd she know?
We did a video, and in the beginning, it was one of our live streams. Scooter was on. We were talking about Delphi at first, and then Scooter showed pictures of Dave on that bridge, the Mono High Bridge. And then she said, "You don't think he looks like Bridge Guy, do you?" And I said, "No, but you didn't bring him there for that, did you?" And she was like, "No." And then I said, "But remember what you said about a serial killer?" And we started to go into something. And if you watch our channel, and you watch Scooter, Scooter has always asked the question, what would you do if there's like a Stephen King movie that's based on the BTK killer where the wife, it's called Perfect Marriage, I believe it is. The wife goes out into the shed that they're celebrating or I don't know what anniversary it is.
And then she goes on to say that I'm lying, and then she threatens us more. I mean, really, like that's not what this is. This is crap. She knows,
Oh, I'm sorry that you feel threatened. I don't want you to feel threatened. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
what
she
about
threatens? She straight says threatens me. Don't say I didn't feel threatened. No, she straight threatens me. What the fuck? No, I don't feel it. It's not a feeling. She said you better watch out.
Can Scooter come here too? Because she wanted to come up here, like for real.
No. What?
And Scooter, that was the first time Scooter's ever come to my channel for anything ever once time. No, never comes to my channel to this day.
She got permission.
Yeah, she got sent over.
Why? Why? What did we? Why?
I think she wanted to talk about what you were your show, like what you were showing and stuff with the case, like to say her side maybe, but she wanted to see if she could come up too about the.
This is the 20. What case? This is the 29th.
I'm not. No, we're not doing. I'm not doing like ganging up. Oh, so you can both drag the shit out of me, and that's nice, Nicole. Every facet of my everything from my intelligence.
I barely even. I think I have my associates that took your degree.
I'm in the institution. I gotta go. You guys' favorite one.
I wish
that I called her on the fucking phone while you guys all sit there and say that I. A friend who says that I called her on the fucking phone while you guys all sit there and say that I was me. Oh, listen, I know who it is. I know who those calls are. I know who they're behind me. You're fucking nuts, Nicole. You think that's right? You think I'm stupid? You want me to play it? I mean, really? You're sorry I'm so sensitive and upset? You're fucking saying I want to do shit to her fucking kid's a-hole. Fucking.
What about that?
Kevin, what about that? That's still up. I never said that. She did.
I don't.
I'm upset.
Sour Milk and Cookies went over there to get the video, and she still hasn't gotten it. And Carolyn said she was going to give her the video. Here, let's go over that part. Yep.
She said that Sour could go to the FBI with her.
Yep.
Remember?
Yep. Kevin, where'd you go? Kevin!
He's waiting for.
Where are you? You there? You think he's fine with me?
He says he's here.
Good.
He didn't have anything to say though.
Oh, yeah.
Mike. Stop swearing.
To her from beginning to end.
I'm going to show you.
Kevin!
I'll pull that up for you too. Hang on. That I'm trying to shove my son's death down everyone's throat. I'll pull that up for you too. Hang on a minute.
You're not answering my question.
Well, I am. I'm going to show you. I have to pull up the screenshots. There are so many horrible screenshots.
Well, all right, let me simplify it this way. A couple of nights ago, when I was in BBTs, I listened to her from beginning to end.
Kevin!
Then I came over onto your channel, and I was in total shock because I heard you sit there and say that what BBT said about those nasty phone calls.
She did say that. She did say that in her
She
video.
never.
Oh, you didn't see that video then. She most certainly said it. That's why she said exactly what that caller on this phone said. And she said a-hole, and she said the word, and it was disgusting. Okay, and I will get you the screenshot and the timestamp in the video, and you can go listen to her say it if she hasn't deleted her video. But I have it downloaded. So I'll either way I'll get it for you. She must. Who in the chat? Who in the chat heard BBT say that about Luke's a-hole? And she said it. She said, Carolyn has to say that stuff in there. You know, that stuff. You have to say that in there. You have to actually say, I want to F Luke in the a-hole. She freaking said it about my son.
I don't know.
That's not the way you worded it. Carolyn, come on. That's not how you worded it.
How did I word it? That's what she said.
You worded it that she wanted to do these things to your son.
No, I didn't. I said she gave it away. No, I didn't.
No, you did.
No, I didn't. Go listen to.
And then you got so upset saying, I didn't accuse her. You people.
No, I said she outed herself because she knew about the spoofer, and she said Carolyn has to say these things into that thing. She actually has to say blah, 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 blah. And I said, how did she know what was said? Because that first time I did not expose that call. I exposed the calls before that, but not what they said about my son on the first night. And she knew it. That's the night she said that they said she went off crying because she got caught.
Those are the nights that I listened, and I did not hear.
Okay, well, I'll give you the timestamp. I'll give you the timestamp.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
She knew what I knew, and that's what I heard through the speakerphone.
Okay, well then you didn't hear it.
Oh, all right. So that's what I'm asking.
And I said to you, well, that's why I tried to ask you last night. Tell me what it is, and I'll get it ready for you.
Well, it was hard, and this is why I've never gone into Zoom, and I didn't want to deal with it that late in the night.
All right. Let me see what this one is. Hang on.
I'm still missing one.
Oh, this one where I'm totally dehumanized. This is not an abuse tactic. She's a sociopath. She is not a human being. That's a psychologist using what they call dehumanization to make it seem that these people can do anything to me. And that's what the Nazis did. Okay, they dehumanize somebody so that nobody feels bad about what happens to them. Okay, and then there's this little sweetie one. Your day. Here, and you didn't see Bitey Cat talk. Any disagreement, username will never.
Deflection.
Yeah.
Deflection.
Is that not saying something against your son? So is well, I still is that not saying something against your son?
That is
seriously.
Oh my gosh. If your son died and somebody said that to you, are you kidding me?
I wouldn't think that they were saying anything against my son. I would say it was against me.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You can't think like that.
I am so against
Kevin.
Those phone calls. Anybody that does that should be hung. I'm sorry.
What about we should take her kids away? Okay, that's okay. She never loved her son. Moo's saying that I told her I couldn't afford my son's casket and that I never loved my son. Okay?
I'm telling
I know you've never seen it.
But I've never heard that. Exactly. I've never heard that.
Okay, let's do this. Please put a 1 in the chat if you've ever seen comments about me not loving my son or my kids not loving me, that the way they said that they said Ray died of a drug overdose, that they said things about Ray in the comments. Yeah. And I want the chat to answer. Put a 1 if you've seen anything like that.
When you were talking
look at all the
about
ones coming up, Sour Milk. Look at all the ones coming up.
That's her.
talking over
That's
her.
her.
Do you love boating? Well, Freedom Boat Club makes boating
Oh, she's
easier than
talking
ever.
over her.
Okay.
Okay.
So you brought up Davita Lane last night.
Vita, and we went about to her Cornelia chat.
Deflection.
Yep.
So, where's the video?
The other thing that I don't understand, when you get these phone calls in, I can't believe that the people that are on the panel aren't uncomfortable.
Everybody's uncomfortable.
I don't understand why you play them into the microphone.
Why?
I can't even imagine.
Why?
Yes.
Because I want them to hear. I want the police. I want the police to hear. I want everyone to hear what happens. I want YouTube to hear.
Answering machine.
They're not on my answering machine because our answering machine is full because if they're crap, it's full. You can't go call I'll give you my home phone now. I'll let you call it. It's going to tell you Sharon, you call my home phone. Is my voicemail full on my phone?
Hey, go ahead, Kevin.
On my home phone, does it tell you my answering machine is full?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yeah, go ahead.
So how many more years does it have to go on that you have to record messages before the FBI can do something?
You tell me. You don't think we're trying to do something? You think that we're doing this ourselves? Do you?
Did you get to go to the FBI?
I don't understand why it takes 4 years or longer.
Well, you know what? How about this? I'll make you come with me, okay? And because my people have been on the panel with the police and stuff. If you don't think we're doing stuff, you come with me, okay? And we will call the FBI together, okay? And then you can ask them why it's taking so long. Okay?
Okay.
And if you could speed this process along for us, great.
Say that again?
If you can speed this process along for us, great.
I didn't say I could.
No, I'm saying, you're saying what have you ever dealt with this? But no, I want to ask you something. Have you ever been attacked like this on YouTube and tried to deal with this?
Specific.
I've never even been on YouTube.
Alex Bell Justice.
Death threats but I'm not. If somebody's making death threats and the kind of disgusting,
you're going to get off. You're going to get off YouTube. You're going to leave your job and your career and get off YouTube, and you think it's going to stop. Sandy Rusak got off YouTube and it didn't stop. They still attack her son on the daily.
Sandy Rusak. That's what
I'm asking you. What does the FBI say as far as them being able to do something?
It takes a very long process, especially because our laws are not up to date. Our laws are different in all states. Like Massachusetts, do you know this? In Massachusetts, you can march yourself into the court tomorrow and say, I want to get a restraining order against Mommy Ramblings. And they'll say, okay, here you go. Here's your form. And you just fill out what she did to you, sign it, and we'll give you a 2-week temporary restraining order. And then in 2 weeks, you'll have to come back into the court with her or an attorney representing her and provide your proof to the judge. In New York, we cannot do that. I can't say, hey, I can't march into the New York court and say, sour milk and cookies is bothering me. Can I get a temporary restraining order based on what I say? No, you can't in New York. And BBT says that's not true. All you have to do your homework and look up the law. She lies all the time. She lies all the time.
I have attempted to get a restraining order, and they refused it. And there was plenty of proof.
Well, no, they're not on a temporary restraining order because anyone can get one in Massachusetts. If you put down that you're being harassed by someone, you can get it. But in 2 weeks,
I told them what I was being harassed with, somebody with a gun.
Okay, well then, let's do it. I'll do it with you tomorrow. If you still need that, I'll show you how to do it tomorrow, and you'll get it. But in 2 weeks, you'll have to provide concrete proof, which she couldn't do, and it was thrown out.
This was a couple of years ago.
Okay, well, I don't know how many years ago, but right now you can do that in Massachusetts. 100%. 100%. In New York, you cannot do it unless it is someone you're in a relationship with or someone you're like have a criminal case against. You cannot just go against and say, I want to restrain different in you.
One for someone.
Say somebody, I am.
That, like I said, one was for my niece.
Go get that video.
It'll probably set her into the
police department and was being a nuisance to the officers. Okay? And the FBI paid her multiple visits. That you've seen it.
We've seen it.
And I will send it off to Truth Brigade. So those that were here on panel that saw the police report, feel free to chime in and say that you've seen it.
They've all seen it.
And I will send it off to Truth Brigade so they can put it in a video.
We've seen it.
I've seen it. But for something so disgusting of what's been going on, what is wrong with a person asking to see it?
Right. Show it,
to see what?
All of these videos that you've been saying that they say all of these things. That's all. All of these videos that you've been saying that they say all of these things. That's all.
That video, I told you, I'll get you a timestamp. She's probably deleted that part, but I'll give it to you. I told you, I'll go.
All of these videos that you've been saying that they say all of these things. That's all.
That video, I told you, I'll get you a timestamp. She's probably deleted that part, but I'll give it to you. I'll give you the one that's downloaded. The other night, she exposed her emails that she's saying she wants a legal fund, and her partner's saying, "Oh,
what about your legal fund?
My gosh, stop saying everything you're buying. You're trying to get these people to think they're given to a legal."
I haven't said any of that, but okay.
Legal fund.
Say that again. That's all.
Okay, well, if her video is still there and she hasn't taken it down, but lately she's been a little dirty deleter.
Oh.
Okay, she deleted.
Didn't you have a copy? Now she doesn't have a copy of it. See how this goes, Kevin? We're still waiting for this. Kevin, grab this.
Deleted the video where she exposed.
I'm just going by what you had said last night or this morning that
it wasn't.
She reposted that video.
No, that was Mama Ames. You've got everybody confused. Left the Mama Ames saw when it came up. Not take that comment as if the things about him dying. It's not the what happened about the Hell to the No video, but she did because I thought it. And April got chewed out saying that they shouldn't have talked. These terms, nothing.
In all fairness, I think
I don't
either. I don't either. Their life and what they say
are divisive, like politics. Not a lot of people
everything in their life.
Okay, as long as they are a moral that treats people good, if they are a more good person, doesn't matter. There's no, you understand. If a person is a good person,
Kevin, listen
to me. Okay, as long as they are a moral and good person
Kevin,
that treats people good, if they're gay, if
Kevin,
they're straight, if they're bi, I don't care.
Kevin, she accepts
I don't
you.
care. Live and let live, but be
Kevin,
a good person.
Live and let live.
How do I know what baby Beth is doing? I know her here. When she comes here, she's a requisition.
My point is, I don't agree.
These people were out there harassing a grieving mother and lying about the way her son died.
On regarding your kids.
It was on every single
way in hell I would be sitting on regarding your kids. There was no way in hell I would be sitting on that channel. There was no way.
It goes on every single night. So is it just my kids that you draw the line with because you don't care what they say about me or my husband, my 4'9" husband that can't satisfy me? You don't care what they say.
I agree with that. I've never said anything about Jimmy.
They say it every night in there. Come on now.
So, I'm not saying that they don't say that. I mean,
well, how do you support?
Guilty as charged. I started. He's a little condescending when it comes to BBT. Do you guys get it? Descending down the wall. But he escapes. Kevin, do you get it? He's a little condescending. He called me a badass, Kevin. Okay? He threatened to shank me. Okay, Kevin? He's all right. I can call Jimmy anything I want because Jimmy's a big boy.
Young lady.
And he puts himself on the internet coming after me. You want me to show you?
Young lady.
Kevin! 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 Kevin!
And not only that, but she spliced in conversations about like you're not gonna do this
She
stuff.
called me.
Months ago, and they would and BBT and Carolyn would get in these goofy conversations, and I guess BBT was recording the whole thing, and yeah, I mean, it's gossip and it's goofy, but still, it's like.
Can I say something?
No, let me finish.
Conversation. Can I just say why I said what I said about Jules? Why I said what I said about Jules because she deletes the videos, and I can tell you because people have something to Jules.
Conversation.
Just let me finish that.
And you hopefully
went off on Mona.
Okay, but honey, mean. You guys are still to the best. She just doesn't start talking about people. Like I know she's gonna. But this is not good. BBT, if people can read through it, it's happened.
I called the police because the people I know, they only have a
double jeopardy
in Boston, and she did that, and it's against the law. Yes, I called the Billerica Police Department.
Yeah, in New York, you can't do it. In New York, it's like as long as one person. If I want to record a conversation I'm having with somebody on the phone, as long as I know it, it's a one-party rule.
What she did is against the law, and now Jules is talking about.
No, it's a one-party rule.
What she did is against the law.
As long as I know it, it's a one-party rule.
What she did is against the law, and now Jules is talking about getting a police report on me.
For what? For a personal conversation.
BBT released. Is talking about getting a police report on me.
For what?
For
a personal conversation.
BBT released.
Yeah, but it's a personal conversation. I mean,
know,
BBT did.
But Jules is being so silly. Me.
For what?
For
a personal conversation.
BBT released.
Yeah, but for a personal conversation.
BBT released.
Yeah, but for a personal conversation.
Released.
Yeah, but it's a personal conversation.
BBT released.
Yeah, but it's a personal conversation. I mean, BBT didn't. But it's a personal conversation. I mean, BBT didn't.
Jules.
Personal conversation. I mean, BBT didn't.
Jules.
I mean, let them. I mean, people are gonna. Yeah, I mean, got off the phone. Try to. Right, yeah. And BBT should no way of betrayed your trust like that and egged you on to talk and then record the conversation and then blast it. Talk and then record the conversation and then blast it. Talk and then record the conversation and then blast it. Hey, probably talk about it, but this happened months ago. This happened at the beginning of BBC. Back when BBC was gone. Okay, so that's it. Back when BBC was gone. Okay, so figure it out. And personal, and you didn't think anybody was gonna hear about it, and she egged you on. That's all that matters. That she egged you on, and
it's supposed to be a private conversation. What kind of person does that? That should just tell you everything BBT is.
Yeah.
It releases a private conversation. BBT is.
Yeah.
It releases a private conversation in order to humiliate someone. Private everything BBT is.
Yeah.
It releases a private conversation in order to humiliate someone, and she doesn't even give the backstory, and she doesn't put her side in there. Of course,
no. She was trying to be Carolyn's friend, wanting Carolyn to put her on the show and let her be like her Carolyn's right hand woman.
Yeah, and I can show you
but she
all
would-
emails, and I
there's a lot.
never exposed her for what she is.
There's a lot. Honey, don't believe some of these.
You know what she likes? I want CT, and that she
Forget
over there.
everybody nesting for a while. I just
She
don't woman talk about from you. Do it, but you
giving them
okay. It's read between the lines like what the heck? Where did BBT get this conversation from? Who is she talking? She's talking to her, you know, and when was okay? Carolyn has spoke to her for months and months and months, and you know, so BBT is just a low life person. You know, so BBT is just a low life person. The whole time, if you didn't put her on your show, or maybe even if you did, she was planning on setting you up and doing all this stuff. And that's what she did. And there you go. And you gotta let this stuff blow over. And I hope you guys, I'm sorry, you guys. I love you all.
BBT saying her, Jules is saying her channel didn't grow because of me.
But honey, who cares? Forget. Stop that, honey. Just
Isn't gonna be stupid. She's gonna know there's another one.
you need to straight.
Never said anything in a private conversation that, and I reacted to that to somebody on a personal call. Have you ever vented to somebody on a personal call about somebody that hurt you and your friends? That's what I did. And BBT took that and she put it out there. Took that and she put it out there. And so if you've never said anything in a private conversation to someone after somebody's ticked you off and hurt you and hurt your friends, then good for you, then you're a better person than me. But I vented, and I never thought that somebody would take it and put it out there. Take it and put it. Never thought that somebody would take it and put it out there. It's not. I do wear my heart stuff. Give the boys for me. Schedule. Is. Oh no. Somebody said it's. You think? Yeah, it's hurting. What or somebody got her when I swore locality. Sure you did. Nobody said there was a private conversation that I was venting after some other creator went off on me and two of my friends and community members, and I vented to somebody back in April in a private conversation. In April, in a private conversation. How many months? Community members, and I vented to somebody back in April in a private conversation. And that private conversation, how many months later, where are we now? May, June, July.
back in April in a private conversation. Back in April in a private conversation. And that private conversation, how many months later, where are we now? May, June, July, August, September, October. What, 6 months later? It's been broadcasted to active. To act like I said it yesterday and without any backstory to it and without the other side of the conversation. Aw, thank you, Mommy. Against the law. She was April F, and it's against the law because in Massachusetts, there's no one party rule in Massachusetts. And I've already called the police and to the other one because she was already being investigated by Officer Magnan and Sergeant Magnan, excuse me. And the other threats are already with the FBI and the U.S. Attorney General's office, and she just doesn't care. Doesn't care. Keeps doing it. I think it's because Congress. You think about how violent. I know. I mean, just think about how violated. Just if any of you have ever vented about anything, how violated you would feel to have that just go out there and violated. If any of you think about how violated, just if any of you have ever vented about anything, how violated you would feel to have that just go out there and no back. backstory on it.
You're on mute.
I was on mute.
Thank you, Tori. I
I was
appreciate
on mute. My point is Kevin, above and beyond the fact that she's filed a false police report, she went real life under the guise of she had this whole community ripping me apart, right, Debbie? Night after night, you saw it, Kevin. Don't play stupid. You were rah. How come she hates Wendy and Randy? How come she didn't have a problem with them putting out my case?
That's right.
Right? She doesn't like them. They're liars. She calls them liars, right, Debbie?
That's right.
So did they tell the truth? Or did they lie? So I want an update to this case. Carolyn, can you update the case? This is a big time. This is precedent setting. You're going to take away someone's First Amendment right? Truly.
Right.
The court, use the court to, I didn't even show you. You want to see the court order?
Shit, love and light.
Yeah.
Which helper feel.
Hold on.
Love you, Carolyn. Love you too. Thank you. And and the worst thing, it's not even for me, but how many when somebody says how strong we are, right? How are you? Jules, what she did, me being up. It was just me being upset about Jules, what she did. I've been back in April.
You got me, Gary.
Janelle. These are from April. I said she was mean. I said.
So right here, she is releasing the contents of a communication, the call that she said was recorded. It doesn't have to be me that releases. I learned all this because I had to do my time and wait. I had to wait. Okay, you can't fight a case as a defendant, right? Unless you want to file. I wasn't going to use my attorney to file suit against Carolyn. Fuck that. Nope, not for damages and false police reports. Nope.
That she had a sharp tongue. I said that she was nasty. And I said she went off on people. Stuff like that. In for the reach, it was just that Jules got on there in such a rant, and then I started getting and I just should have known better. She started saying stuff that her husband said to get the police and file a police report on me as if I called her with this. But you have to understand, BBT took and recorded this, and then he took and recorded this, and then put it out there. BBT took and recorded this, and then put it out there. Okay? Even recorded text messages, it's illegal to do that without two parties. Even if I left a text message on her, she's not allowed to go put that out there. And she did. allowed to go put that out there. And she did both of those things.
So she was allegedly unaware in 2019, okay, that I recorded and released the contents of the video, the call, right? But you specifically here are saying that she did that. She talks about the one party rule and how I'm not allowed to do that, and I did that. Both of those things. Think how you would feel if you were venting and someone recorded that and put it out there, okay? She knew or accused me of it back in 2019. Whether it was true or not, the DA chose not to prosecute it until 4 years later when she admitted that she had to go through the proper channels and find out the hoops that she had to get through in order to get charges, and she was done.
He throws in that you mocked her.
Yep.
And then Jules is saying, sorry for supper. That was me venting about what she did. She said she's so scared now. And Pitland Bill, her husband, told her to go get a police report.
And where's some video of you wanting her to see something?
Right. Listen.
And does she understand that if she goes to get a police report, the police report are going to say, what happened? Who threatened you? Where did you hear that from? Did you know that this woman took private conversations and put them out there and she's going to get a private conversation? Did you know that this woman took private conversations and put them out there and she's going to get in trouble for that? And put them out there and she private conversations and put them out there and she's going to get in trouble for that?
I mean, Kevin, in case you don't understand, people think this is like, oh, BBT, get over it. This is like, you're beating a dead horse. Okay, so she lied. No, this is a fucking felony. She filed with the FBI and my state police, and she got just prosecuted under a false police report saying that she was unaware of, she was suspicious that I allegedly recorded her, but she had no proof until 2022. That's the big deal. She's going to be answering for these.
And the dates are all off.
Yep. And unfortunately in Massachusetts, when you do this, there is relief that is monetarily relief. That's what I'm going after, Kevin. So you can bring that back to her. If I was her, I'd be real nervous. I'd be giving her nephew a real good present.
That? And you're going to get a police report on that?
Oh.
I don't know. It's crazy. Looking up internet or what's going on. And she's so scared.
I mean, BBT's the badass here and all this, and I mean, if she's bad news and really, really bad news, and if anybody gets mixed up with her,
Nobody even knows how bad she is, and yet people.
Maybe she can.
And you're going to sit there and say, oh, Jimmy's 4'11", fucking, yeah, just Carolyn, I'll say whatever the fuck I want about your fucking convict. Fucking, if you're going to talk about me being bad news, fuck off, Carolyn. Let's go back to this. 2022. All right? Hold on. Do you understand what I'm saying right there? All right. December 1st. Hold on, I just lost it. All right. Disclose to some person the contents of a wire or oral communication, knowing that such information was obtained through interception
or did willfully use the contents of a wire or a communication, knowing that the information was obtained through interception, did willfully disclose to a person information concerning the content. Da, 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 da.
What was
Okay.
the date again?
12/1,
Right.
December 1st, 2022. Okay? We're going to go back and see what Carolyn was doing on December 1st, 2022. Do you understand? Are you following this? If you're not following it, put a yes or a no.
You will. Maybe I will.
This
Kevin,
is
you got
December
it?
1st, this video right here.
Do you love boating?
Kevin.
Well, Freedom Boat Club makes boating easier than ever.
This is
At
December
Freedom
1st, 2022. Now listen to what she's saying.
Complaining is valid.
Kevin.
He was recording that.
December 1st. Remember this. Remember the original complaint. She said that I released it on December 1st, 2022. This is the date, this date of this live, December 1st, 2022.
It's too much.
Kevin's going. He said bye.
Bye, Kevin. I'll see you next time.
I've had it. We've had it. They made a terrible mistake,
Thanks for putting us on this topic.
and they
You were
made a
gonna cover
horrible,
the topic.
terrible mistake.
So you
Something that we
can-
knew about regarding recorded phone calls,
It was tablecloth
which
figured.
Massachusetts is a two-party state. And as they called us liars when Jimmy and I both said that they recorded our phone call, she swore up and down, no, 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 those were just voice messages, until the other night her assistant was away and she was in a manic, or up and down, no, 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 those were just voice messages, until the other night her assistant was away, those were just voice messages, until the other night her assistant was
Until
away
the
and
other
she was
night.
in a manic.
What was the date?
So this is December 1st. Let me show you, because I don't want any accusations. Right? See, right? December 1st, 2022. Let's go back to this. Okay? On December 1st, 2022, did willfully disclose the contents of a wire or oral communication. Let's go back to December 1st.
The other night.
The other night. Oh, shit.
Did you say
By the grace of
Yeah.
God,
Bye-bye.
manic, I swore up and down, no, 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 those were just voice messages, until the other night
Wait, the other
her
night?
assistant was away
Wait.
and she was in a manic
What? It had to be this night.
7-hour live stream.
What?
And by the grace of God,
Wait a second.
I was laying down.
What about God?
Right.
I flipped onto my YouTube.
Because they'll know they're
and I
lying,
heard
Debbie.
the words. Yeah, this is when Carolyn called me, when Debbie and I were
The other
here,
night.
and her and Jimmy got on the phone, and I have this, and Carolyn doesn't know I have this, and I'm
Wait.
gonna.
You guys see what I'm saying? Okay? Kevin, the problem I have, she fucking is still ruining my life. Okay? This could forever ruin my life.
And he's worried about tablecloth.
And you're worried about a fucking tablecloth. Okay? And you won't even have the decency or the balls or the fucking common, like you're like all the other hate bonders. You'd rather defend Carolyn, right, by staying silent. Don't forget, silence is
Or deflecting.
silence is what, Debbie? Agreeing.
Yeah.
People couldn't wait to put this out there when they could accuse me. Remember? I was going to felony prison for years. 10 years. 2 counts. She had no problem with people tagging her. She loved Randy and Wendy. She loved everybody. As long as they hated BBT. Bubblegum boobies, she's fine with that. Even probably Ivy Lynn. Then she says, BBT, you don't defend my kid. I've never made fun of your kids. No one has made fun of your kids. You're the only one that talks about your kids. Being gay, being this, being that. Nobody, except for your mouth. Nobody. And you and your little minions like Kevin can't show it. You sent Nikki Tits over here. You sent what's his name? Kevin over here. You sent Scooter. Nobody has been able to fuck, and you won't come because you're a pussy. Because you have people do your dirty work for you. Take a link, Carolyn. You won't. Tell me where I'm wrong about this case. Come on, Carolyn. Oh, you were super. And we didn't go to trial because she just said that I'm too nice. You had the choice to go to trial, really, Carolyn? You really want to go down that road?
But she said she wasn't the plaintiff.
Yeah, but you're not the plaintiff? Okay, Carolyn.
I thought I played it on December 1, 2022. I willfully disclosed the contents of a secretly recorded wiretap phone call. She said until the other night when her assistant was away.
Yeah.
Wait, okay.
Play it for the first time tonight.
Wait, so the other night I was going to play it for the first time tonight.
Right.
Remember she said that, okay? Now we're going to go back. Here's 2019, okay? Here, this is 2019.
Need to do something. They can. What would they?
I mean, Jules is saying her channel didn't grow because of me.
But honey, who cares? I love you all.
Linda Wells.
She's Jules.
Carolyn's friend went.
Sounds like we're talking now.
Okay, they'll
It's showing a video.
But honey,
tell you because people.
It's gossip and. Can you please talk? Oh.
Gossip.
She's gonna know. Like, wait.
He ran it.
Anyway.
And she says it's me.
So there you have it. Okay.
Kevin, come back with the video.
Kevin, where's the video of me mocking your deceased son? God, they all scatter like little rats on a. They don't know that there's holes in their raft. They're gonna drown. Now, can't you get over it, PBT? Kevin. So mean. How come you won't say anything? Did he get it? Do you think Kevin got the point? Irish bitch. If anyone would like to donate to BBT's antibiotic fund, Lozenger fund.
Lozenge?
Yes.
Dictionary fund?
Yep.
Anybody have any requests?
I'm just gonna grift. Should I just grift? I'll just grift. It's Griftmas. Anyways, thanks for playing, you guys. I got nothing else.
We do, but it's gonna have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, we'll come back
Maybe
tomorrow.
Back in a little bit.
Maybe tonight. It's only 6 o'clock. Feels like 11:30. If I can figure something out, I have to figure out how to get my antibiotic. I'm only short $63 now. Last night it was $86.
That's right.
I'm getting closer. $63. Thanks, guys, for playing. Cheesecake. Irish bitch.
No, that's 80s.
Oh.
80s girl said cheesecake.
I looked quick.
What?
I looked quick. Yeah, Kevin, do you have $60 I can have? Come on.
That's right. That's the quote of the night.
You don't know my mommy. We're going to come back and name it. You don't know my mommy. Kevin, you there, buddy?
He might have actually been entertained had he not.
$60. Kevin, you only have one mommy. Alrighty, thanks, guys. You guys are great.
We'll be back.
Thanks.
Have fun.
Bye.